What is going on, YouTube? It's been a whole week since we've been on live, so it's probably going to take a little bit of time for people to trickle in. So I'm just going to wait because we won't have no viewers because it's been a whole week. And there's no sense of me. Well, I guess it's a replay, so I guess people will catch the first minutes on replay. But I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I'm just going to let some people kind of roll into the stream. There we go. We got a person. What's up, person? What up, Micaiah? Good morning. Good morning. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. How's it going? I'm just going to let a couple more people kind of trickle in. It's been a whole week since we've been on YouTube. I think all of our YouTube love is about gone until we get it back. It's going to take like a whole week for us to get our YouTube love back. But I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I had a pretty good Thanksgiving. Fucking drove 26 hours up to Ohio. Had to traverse like 4 states to get there. Georgia's a big ass state. I realized that Georgia, from the top of Georgia to the bottom of Georgia, is like a 6-hour drive damn near. I think it's like 5 hours. It's a long ass drive. So yeah, if you're ever driving through Georgia, it's bigger than it appears on the fucking map. I'll tell you that much. And the cops was out. It's the end of the month, and they was out. It was nuts. But anyway, I had a really good time with with the family. We did a lot actually. Like other than Thanksgiving, we went to an aquarium. I saw this. I was in Cincinnati, so I saw the where the Bengals play. Fuck the Bengals. Saw the Cincinnati Reds. Just all the sports. It was like they have like every sport under the sun there. So it was pretty dope time. Shut the fuck up, Pop. I did not stop and see where the Eagles play. I'm still a little bit hurt about last night. But Josh Allen did play very, very well last night. So if y'all did watch the Eagles Bills game, probably the game of the week. Unfortunately, the Bills season is now over unless there's some miracle that happens, which is really doubtful. Should have been playing like that all season, but that's besides the point. We here to trade, not to talk about the Buffalo Bills. So, shut up. Hustle for Life says good morning. Good morning, Hustle for Life. Micaiah says, yeah, lots of folks probably still on holiday. Yeah, they probably are still on holiday. Hey, Discord. Shut up. First off, Jayhawk, y'all suck. Mac Jones is trash, so I don't want to hear it. Sorry, I have to throw in the fact that Mac Jones got benched. He's not the savior. Okay, well, I'm glad because most Patriots fans weren't now that Mac Jones was coming to save y'all. Makai, that's not true. Let's not. We should do a poll one day of football watchers on the YouTube. It's been like 4 seasons since Tom Brady left. All right, fair enough. God, NQ is selling off. I know Crickets. I give you props. You have had like 2 decades. But Micaiah says, give any leftovers to your Dillo fam? Hell no. I just got back home last night. I didn't even check to see what's going on back there. It actually already left. Like it moved on to a new place. And so I'm just hoping it stays moved on. That's what I'm hoping for. Damn, if you would have took the short up at the high, you'd be killing it right now. Let's switch over to the charts now that we have some people in here. And let's go over the pre-markets plan. All right. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna be recording some of this today. Well, like all of it. But yeah, so this psych level, Jesus Christ, we broke underneath it and we just got some volume to the downside. You can see how much volume came through this candle. It was a lot. Oh, you did short it. Nice. Yeah. This short right here would have worked out real nice. As soon as we got below this 1600 level and we retested it and then we failed, yeah, really good short. But let's go to a higher time frame, like the hour chart. All right, got 3 hours. All right, so on the 3-hour chart, we're kind of in a range right now. Between I'm not gonna count like this upper portion of the wick. I'll just count this area right here. So from about 16,122.5 all the way down to this area right here of let's just say this 30-minute demand zone is the bottom of the range at 15,820.50, right? So we're kind of in this range right here, even more so, I would say actually more so the current bottom range is probably around 1519 or 15,915.25, right? So if we just put a box around we just put a box like right around this structure right here, change the color to like white. So this current structure right here is kind of where we've been playing in a bit. um we also have kind of made these equal lows right here. So right now I'm kind of in the short the highs, long the lows type of mentality until one of these breaks. If we break down into this area right here where there's this 30-minute demand, I still want to look for this to hold. This was kind of a bull flag that ended up breaking out to the upside. And now I don't want to necessarily say we're bull flag. I mean, you could look at it as a bull flag, definitely. You can look at it as like kind of a triangle pattern. You can look at it as wedge. There's so many things you kind of look at this as, but right now we're kind of just in balance. And until this breaks out one way or the other, I don't want to mess with it. We're in a balance within a balance pretty much. So my plan is to try to long the lows and short the highs. If we get back up here to 16,122.25, I want to look for a failed breakout. I want to see trap traders get into this area, get trapped, and then we sell back down. And then kind of same thing for sellers. If we look like we're going to break down through all this, I want to see if sellers get trapped, and then we'll have a reversal back to the upside and stay in this range. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at for for NQ. On ES is pretty much the same thing. On ES, we're in that same kind of balanced range, where we kind of have these equal highs right here. I didn't really mark them, but we kind of have equal highs where the market just can't get over like 4,573-ish to about like 445.80, right? The market has just been kind of stuck in this area. Again, we kind of had that same bullish uptrend, the retracement, and then kind of more bullish activity, but it's been a little bit more choppy. So with the holidays, I kind of you should kind of understand that less people were trading. So today's going to be the true like kind of make it or break it for both ES and NQ to see if we're actually going to be bullish and continue going up, or if we're going to have a slight retracement back to the downside. And then the levels I'm watching on ES is going to be 452275 and 4541, because those were two areas where we bounced. We bounced there overnight and we rallied, and then let's see, on Tuesday we bounced here, and then we were able to get a rally. And then to my downside levels, the sellers, or the levels where I'm looking for sellers, is going to be 4,568.25. It's a nice 1 hour supply zone that we didn't get to. And then this 4 hour, which I think on Wednesday, did this reject? No, I don't know what candle this was. Whatever candle this was, we rejected it. So there's probably some sellers up here at 4,577.25. So those are kind of my levels on the day that I'll be watching, as well as the tape, and then any like intraday levels that I end up finding. So yeah, this looks like it's coming down. It looks like overall on NQ we're making lower highs. So slight downtrend, but still not really breaking below the lows. So I think that could be a nice little recipe for kind of like a trap. If you draw this trend line right here, we keep bouncing off of it. We broke. So yeah, I think trend lines could be a good target on the day. ES kind of isn't as nice as NQ. I mean, I guess there is kind of a trend line on ES. That's like right here-ish. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this trend line on ES, but NQ just has a lot better structure on the day. Like it just, or overall the structure just a little bit cleaner. So, yeah, I think we could potentially sell off, look bearish, and then I'm going to be looking for ways to try to get bullish. So we'll see what happens on the day. Hob says, I'm short 1606. 16016. Fuck Mondays. Break the cycle. Good Lord. I took profits at VWAP here for most. 2 runners left. Nice. Well, you and Hobbs are both eating, so good job on your trades. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still iffy about pre-market trades. I don't know what it is about the pre-market, but something about the volatility of the open. I mean, if you get in early enough, then it doesn't really matter because you can set your stop to break even. Um, the other thing too with, huh? What's up, Pop? No, I'm trading NQ. So okay, so I officially made the switch back to NQ. I traded NQ over the holiday break. I made $500 on one of my accounts, and then the other account I made 1,000. But on that account, it was a damn near dead account, and I brought it back to life. So, yeah, I'm definitely trading NQ. I think, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter, but I just think that NQ fits my personality a little bit better. Like, it's not even the fact that I can read NQ better per se. It's just that, like, I don't know what it is, but there's something about NQ that I just trade NQ better than ES. Like, I don't know what it is. I've been trying to kind of fight it because I like ES's not volatility, but I like the amount of orders. I like the volume that ES gets. That's what I like the most about ES. I like the volume, but it just moves so slow that I think sometimes I kind of get lulled to sleep by it. And then I think NQ just gives you more opportunities because it moves faster. So if you miss, let's say you miss a move on NQ and it moves, let's say 30 points, right? 30 points is a lot. On ES, those same 30 points might be only like 4 points, right? And then NQ will come back and give you a second opportunity, and then it'll make the move and go like 60 points. Whereas ES will come back and it'll come back, 3 or 4 points, whatever is the equivalent, and then it will go. But in my brain, it doesn't feel the same. I think it's because of the movement. Like, I'll question what a pullback is on ES compared to what a pullback is on NQ, because a pullback on NQ is I don't want to say more defined, but it's just a lot deeper, right? So I think that's why that's why NQ is a little bit easier to trade than ES for me. And then on NQ, they just slap like 106 orders. But yeah, that's kind of like my oh, okay, 750 all out 1 mini. Nice. Yeah, I would definitely have gotten out there. That was definitely the area to get out, potentially. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know most of y'all trade NQ in here on the YouTubes, and I think mostly everybody in the Discord now trades NQ besides you, Pop. I don't know. I just feel like NQ, because it moves so much faster, it just gives you more of a chance to get the move and to get a good amount of money. Like I don't know. I feel like every time I trade NQ, I make $1,000 a lot easier than when I trade ES. I don't know what it is. I don't know. You mean, yeah, you feel like you need to chase the every move because there's a lot. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of moves on NQ that you could potentially catch. Yeah, that makes sense. That's true too. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let me share my screen real fast with y'all. I'll share my book map. But yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, that's and like you said, it's all about if it fits your personality. Like, unfortunately, um, I mean, I could trade ES. Have traded ES and been okay, but I don't know. Something about NQ that every time I come back to NQ, as long as I keep my emotions in check, I'm pretty much fine. Like, I don't know. African Theory says finally done with exams, going on a mini vacation this week, and back to the grind next week. Happy trading, y'all. Shout out African Theory TV. Appreciate you. Glad you're done with your exams and have fun on your mini vacation. I swear I just had my mini vacation. So, hmm yeah, I do win way more on NQ. Yeah, I lose I I I lose yeah, I lose a lot on ES. But I think on ES is because I'm I'm more impatient than I think I give off. Like, I'm more impatient and I'm way more impulsive, I think, than what I give off a lot of the times. And I think ES, it feels like, I'm not saying it's true, but it feels like on ES, if you miss the move, like, you've just missed it for like the day. I don't know what it is about ES. Maybe because it's so slow. I don't know what it is, but it just makes you feel like you missed the move. Like, I didn't take this short trade, right? But I'm fine with not taking a short trade because I'm actually looking to take the market long. Like, I actually have a really good setup for a long that could potentially play out, right? I'll tell you, if you I've noticed, right, on the value area low is always a good area to look for reversals, right? Like, I think it was I think like the past like 3 trading days where we reversed has been the value area low, right? Um and that's just, it's like, for me, I think I set it at like 68% of the volume. So basically 68% of the volume on the day has been traded in between this green and this yellow line, right? So these are the extremes of where most traders have it traded on the day. On top of that, we have a 4-hour demand zone right here. So if we come down here, then I have two confluences to potentially have a bounce. Not to mention, this has already bounced the market once, so I know buyers are down here. We created the demand zone, we came out of it, we defended it once, and now we could come back in and defend it again. So that's kind of like my trade idea, and then I'll use Bookmap to kind of confirm that, right? Um, but Hus for Life says, "Damn, y'all trying to make me abandon ship on ES? LOL." No, I mean, they're both good, honestly. Like, ES and NQ are both, in my opinion, they're the same, right? Like, they exactly, they move the exact same. Yeah, there's way more things you got to worry about. Yeah, there's way more traders trading ES than NQ, but I just, with so I mean, to me it's a double-edged sword, right? It is, because with ES you're risking less, but it's also moving less. With NQ, you're risking more potentially to make more. But I don't know. It's all personal preference. I've argued this with Hobbs. To me, they're both the same, right? Like, there's no real difference between ES and NQ, none whatsoever. It's, you can make the same amount of money on ES and you can NQ. The only difference is that you just have to size up if you're going to trade ES and size down if you're trading NQ, right? Because one ES mini or two ES minis is equivalent to one NQ mini, right? Or two or five NQ micros is equivalent to one ES mini. So you just have to know that, right? Like, if you go in blindly not understanding NQ, and I've done it before, thinking like, oh well, I can trade two minis because it's the same thing as trading two minis over on, and or it's the same as trading two minis over on ES. It's not the same. Like, it's just not. They're not even close to being the same, right? So that's really the only, I don't want to say like drawback, because it's not really a drawback in my opinion, but it's just something that you should definitely be aware of if you're going to trade. If you're going to trade NQ over ES, that's all. That's all. It's something you should definitely know. So that's my only thing that I'm like, okay, you should probably really know that this isn't the same. I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. I gotta change this up. Yeah, you can watch other. Yeah, you can watch other. You can watch other. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can definitely watch the other. Watching the stocks is pretty. It's a pretty smart thing to do. Damn, I don't know what just happened. Fuck. Oh man, I just messed this all the way up, y'all. I was I'm making shorts today, and I had this set up the way I wanted it to, but during the day I get a whole bunch of stupid messages from Discord, and it was blocking what I needed it to block. And so now, this is not. I need to. I need to. I'm about to just get rid of this display capture and add a new one and then redo it. Ugh, I got time. That was really annoying. There we go. Okay. Oops. All right, there we go. This way I can just do this quickly. Come on. Not shift. Now it's like, now it's not doing what I want it to do. Oh, okay, that's why it's control. Oh, maybe that's why it wasn't working. I was over here fucking this up horribly. There we go. Okay. Control is what I needed. All right, cool. All right, cool. Figured it out. Hopefully this works out. Should work out. All right, cool. Okay. So it looks like we got a bounce on NQ a little bit earlier than I wanted it to. So maybe just a retracement to come down lower in this downtrend. So we'll see. Mad Moxie, good morning to you. Makai exited runners, went long at 583, very small 583. Yeah, it's not a bad long. One of our Discord members says he went long too. It's not a bad long. I would just be a little bit careful. I mean, I know you're scalping. I wouldn't be looking for more than like 7 or 8 points. But I don't know. Maybe this thing rockets back up. I don't know. This would be a higher low in the entire trend, so it wouldn't be bad. Hobbs is looking for more shorts at. Oh god, this thing just pumped right back up. But Hobbs is looking for more shorts at 60-30 or 60-13. So we'll see there. Yeah, Makai exited. Yeah, no, it's not a it's not a bad long. Me, I'm looking at whoo shit. Me, I'm looking at this as a potential break and retest of the 1600 level since we broke with a ton of volume. We got pretty decently far away. So if we come back up, retest 16,000, and come back down, I'd be looking for shorts. And honestly, it's 5 minutes away from open, so we're most likely gonna run. We're gonna run something, either we're probably not gonna run the high at this point, but we could potentially run the low. Um, and then my only other area where I would be looking to short would be up here at 1611, 16011. So pretty close to where Hobbs is also looking for shorts. That's where I'd be looking to short the market, at that high, or trying to break above the high, because I really don't have any levels above here. I really couldn't, for me at least, I couldn't find any real decent supply zones that I really liked. It's pretty wicky. I mean, maybe this hour potentially. This hour is okay at 36. It's just wicky to the bottom and kind of wicks down there, but it still could work. Same thing with this 90-minute. Like, it's kind of wicky to the bottom, but we did have a really nice flush candle. So I do like the fact that the flush candle was pretty nice on this 90-minute. So, you know, if we got up here, maybe look for a short as well. Or maybe I'll post this right here. I'll grab this. Grab that 90-minute. Just because I like the way that the candle flushed. I like the way the candle flushed. We came back up and then we continued to come down. So, but yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty bullish, especially on the higher time frame. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I like the 90-minute too. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but I am a big fan of the way that we came down afterwards. That's really nice. So yeah, I'll mark the 90-minute. It's not bad. It's not a bad area to look for shorts, just because I think a lot of buyers in this wick got caught having to cover once it broke below, so they probably got long, put their stops down here, which was a really good. I think I actually took this long. No, I didn't take the long. Never mind. But anyway, yeah, this is a good 90-minute. And then we're struggling basically at this structure right here. We're struggling to get above right here. So if the market breaks above here, we're definitely going to 41. If the market puts in a higher low or a lower high, then we're coming down. So we'll see what happens. Overall, I don't think, yeah, no. Yeah. So this structure right here is going to be kind of important. I think I'm gonna mark this just so I can keep. It's more or less so I can keep track of it more than I'm looking to trade off of it. I just want to keep track of this structure right there. All right, yeah. It's not necessarily meant to trade off of. I just want to keep track of it. Turn this off. Yeah, I want to keep this had equal highs here. Yeah, I just want to keep track of this, because if we break above here, then there's probably a good chance that we're going to go to this 90-minute supply zone. So I kind of want to just put the market in this little box that we're kind of trading in right now. So you can add to your charts if you want to. It's more of just a structure thing. This was the previous high. We got rejected from it pretty much perfectly, and then we came down. And now it looks like we're coming back up to retest. And I think what I would like to see is us retest the 16,000 area and potentially find more sellers to go down lower. But if not, if we come all the way back up to here, 1611, I would want to short that. Or if we came all the way back up to the high and we put in a double top, short that. I'm not going to look for longs unless we're down here. I also don't like shorting in the middle of the range either. But this could potentially offer a good short. It's just that it's in the middle of the range. But you can see this was kind of support. So now this should technically turn to resistance. So we'll see what happens. We're only 5 seconds away from market open. We're 5 seconds away from fireworks. So let's see. All right, ding, 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 ding. The market is open, and the market blasted the fuck off. Pop. If it looks anything like NQ, your ass is getting paid on ES. Let's check real fast. Yeah, ES is at that trend line I drew though, so I don't think it's gonna care though. It looks like we are pumping, and we're at that level. We're almost at that level I was talking about. Oh, actually, we moved up a little bit, and it's continuing to move up. Yeah, the long. Damn, we fucking Jesus. No reason to step in front of this moving train. Yeah, I would look for my area that we're touching right now to potentially reject, but it looks like we're not going to whatsoever, and we're going to continue to move up. Jesus Christ! Let me start my recording over here. Let me fix this. Start recording. All right, cool. That's recording. Jesus Christ! With the fucking holy shit! That's a big candle. It's a big candle. My God. Yeah. Wow. When it does that, Jesus Christ. All right, we're coming back down. Looks like we're trying to retest this box of structure right here, potentially. See if this holds. Looks like it's going to. Jesus Christ. That was impressive. All right. NQ is coming back down. Ooh, we might be trapping some people. Might be trapping some shorts here. Nice, Makai. Long to quick scalp and then exited. Nice. Yeah, I think they might have trapped. They could have potentially trapped some longs at the end, at the tail end of that, potentially come down lower and force these longs to stop out. Yeah, that's a long upper wick on the 5 minute right now. That's not good if you're a if you're a bull. We broke structure, but we failed to hold it. They're coming right back down. Yep. That was a quick trap. Quick trap. But not a lot showed on the tape though. Yeah. All right, we're back. Oh my God. We literally gave back that entire 5 minute candle. Yeah, we're coming down. Missed my short, these damn children. Yeah. I was long, but was accidentally MNQ chart. It's all good. 90-minute supply. Yeah, it almost tapped, or depending on where you put it. If you include the wick, you probably got it. I did not have the wick, so we barely missed that 90-minute supply zone. But it looks like we're bouncing off VWAP on the chart, so we definitely ran the high. Damn, I called it too. I was like, we might run the high. I was like, yeah, ain't no way we ran the high. Now we fucking ran the high. We ran the fucking high. Jesus Christ, that's nuts. Let me go down to L 15-second chart. I'm gonna be playing around with the 15-second chart today. Yeah, we definitely ran the high, and now it looks like we could start to push back up though. We're still playing around with that. We're still playing around with that. Psych hole level. All right, there we go. There's a flush below. Very nice flush below. I think we could take out these lows. Ooh, we just. Oh, man, I swear I hate fucking. Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what I'm waiting to see is if we get a bounce down here back to the upside. Looking to see if we get down to the. I'm looking to see if we. I kind of. Well, never mind. I was gonna say on the 5 minute, it's not looking too good. But here's the value area low. Let's see if we get a bounce here. Small short. Yeah, Micaiah's trying to short here. I would just be careful. I think we could be coming to close to the end of potential shorts, but we'll see. They got to break below this low. I think sellers might mean business today. You say you took a short at 9:35, so you should be. Oh no, you should be good if you took a short. Depending on what part of that 9:35 candle you took it short, you should be okay. But we're tapping into demand right now, so this is where I want to look for potential longs to start to set up. We got a little bit of buying coming in, but we will see. Selling is still very, very strong down here. All right, buyers are starting to kind of show up a little bit. I'd like to see I would like to see us come back down, maybe for like a double bottom or something. I am watching the 15-second chart. This thing might just take. It's looking like it's just trying to take off at this. Yeah, this would be a double bottom on the This would be a double bottom on the 5 minute. A really nice double bottom on the 5. All right, so we're coming back down now. I like on the 1 minute how we did see some buying. Maybe we'll run the lows here. Oh, there's just a all right. I'm in long here. I'm in long here. Stop is below the low. I got in long at 15.84. So I'm long like about right here. And my stop is right here. Yeah, I like how they just put 177 orders beneath us. So I'll live with this. I'm only risking about 10 points on this trade. So I'm risking about $200 to find out. And my profit target is at 16.14. We just got to get above VWAP. There we go. There's a nice little push. Just got to get above VWAP. 16.14 is the target. About 30 points. Oh, they just threw a lot of orders at 1600. So I might look to cover if we don't get bullish above. Oh, yep, we just pushed right through it. All right, I may actually look to raise my profit target, but we got to get above 1600. I am going to go to break even though. I'm up 300 points, so I'm up 15. So I'm going to break even now. I can't lose on this trade. I'm at break even. I'm up 15 points. We're at break even now. Can't lose. Like I said, I'm just going for I'm going for 30. I won't be greedy. But if on the tape I see something I don't like, then I'll just get out. But right now, there's nothing on the tape telling me I should get out. The 15-second chart's looking great. Yeah, we just got to hold above this 16,000 level. If not, then this is just a pullback to go potentially lower. But right now we're holding above 16. We're still moving up. I'm only 10 points away from profit target. We're still struggling though. The 1600 level is going to be super, super key. It looks like we're kind of just building value up here at 16. I think we can go higher. I may push my profit target up if we start to look very bullish here, back up to the high, because I think we can get back up there. We're looking pretty bullish right now. So my first profit target is going to be 16, 14, but I think we could get back up to these highs potentially. And then what I'll do is I'll move my, yeah. All right, we just hit profit target, but I'm continuing to hold because we're still looking very, very bullish up here. I think we can continue moving. I am going to move my profit target back, or I'm moving my take profit though to 1697. But damn, they just put a wall of orders right there. So hopefully I can survive this. Damn, maybe I should have taken my profits. This is me being greedy right here, but we'll see. Yo, what up, Hobbs? Oh, that's me being greedy. Damn, should have taken it. Should have taken my 600, but I'm still up on the trade. It's just we're pulling back here. I'm still okay though.
Yo.
Oh, actually, that was the value area high. I should have probably taken profit right there. This might be a lower high being put in right here.
Damn.
See if we pull back up.
I'm looking for shorts up here. Huh?
Yeah, no, shorts is the move up here for sure. I definitely agree with that. See, but we're pulling back up. If I get another shot to take my profit at 600, I'm gonna take it.
I don't know. These stocks still look super bullish though. Let's see. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm still in it. I'm up 500 right now. Still moving up. No, this is my whatchamacall account, my test account, combine account. Yeah. There we go. Pushing back up. This 5-minute candle is looking very, very full right now, which I like to see.
Oh, Bergerland Terrace in the building. What's going on, bro?
Right now it's 30.
What's popping, man?
Yeah.
I just got back from dropping the kids off from school to school. They get late start on Monday, so.
Oh, y'all are at VWAP right now? No, we're above it, but I think I'm just gonna take it. I'm thinking about just taking it.
Bro, just take your profits, bro. You hit your profit target, you see the selling, take your fucking profits. There's always another trade, man. Like if the shit keeps going, then fuck it. Get back in later. But
yeah.
Stop killing yourself by giving back so much profit, and you'd be like, you regret it every single time. It'd be different if you didn't regret it, but you regret it every single time. So just get used to taking profit. You got a winning trade. You had a profit target in mind. You secure that profit. or you just watch it disintegrate. So I don't know. I like shorts right here, so
Yeah, I took profit.
it's okay, man. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing that you secured money. It's a good thing. If it continues to get bullish, then let that motherfucker get bullish. Like, just look to get back in at a later date. But every time you see red flags, you ignore them, and then like the market just takes all your money back. I think in order for us to continue to get bullish, we could.
Yeah, Berg. Yeah, it looks like we may push back up here. We're holding this psych level. Berg said, "Don't be mad. Take your profits." Yeah, it gets tough. Greed is a problem. Greed is
Yeah, that's a problem, bro. Like if it hurts you that much to take profits, like that's bad because you'll never be satisfied, right? Like you'll never you can't get every single penny the market has to offer. You have to get profit within your trading plan. You had hella profit in that trade, I'm assuming, because I see where it went to. Did it go all the way up to the 3.7s? 6037 and you didn't take profit?
No.
Oh, okay.
6-0. No. If it would have gone up there, I'd
I'm
definitely be
like,
out.
damn, bro. Like, how much?
No, I got 30 points out the trade, but I only
Yeah, I mean,
I only secured 20.
That's plenty, man. Like that's plenty. That's plenty. Like
Well,
and again, you only secured 20 because of greed, right? Like
Yeah.
had you just stuck to your trading plan, you would have had 30 points secured, no problem. But as soon as you saw the greed, it was like, all right, I'm gonna stay in. Like, bro, just take what the market gives you and get the fuck out. You know, look for the next trade setup. That's how you compound. You compound those W's. You know what I mean? Like if you keep compounding the W's, the small wins, and then guess what? When the market is not going in your favor, guess what we do? We end up holding the losers. You know?
Yeah.
I think everything looks bullish except for Apple, and that always makes me bearish. Whenever I see everything else pushing and Apple selling the fuck off, I get extremely bearish. So,
Oh yeah, Apple
like,
is
look
so,
at look
Apple is
look at
selling
Apple
off.
right now. Like this motherfucker is selling the fuck off. I like the shorts too. I think shorts are gonna because I mean we technically had a shift in structure on the tape, right? If you look, that aggressive push that the buyers tried to do this morning, that aggressive sell candle was basically a shift in structure. Right? That's the way I viewed that because I was looking at it in the car. Is that Pop typing it out?
Jesus Christ.
Pop, can you Jesus Christ. But if you look, right, we had this aggressive push up, which I thought was a great long in the morning. I just thought it was going to be short-lived at that 90-minute supply zone area. Well, we immediately rejected that and we broke this structure right here. Now, the job of buyers is to get above this structure again and hold above it. But these sellers are going to be looking to defend their position. And to me, the confluence for sellers is just that Apple's not getting it up, right? Like if you look at Apple's like, it's not following the rest of the market. And eventually, if Apple continues to fall, the rest of the market is going to continue to fall with it. Now, what could happen is Apple could be just could be retracing to a level that it can get bullish at, and it's just taking a while to catch up with the rest of the market. But for me, I like shorts, but I need to see a little bit more for me to actually put some risk on the table though. So we'll see.
Oh no, we broke that. Oh man, this fucking candle is nuts on the 30-minute. Jesus Christ, this is one big ass doji candle.
Yeah, I mean, we know what this is. You know what this is about. Every Monday, it's the same story. We just be battling for position. That's why I try to get my money early on that first pump or that first dump. On Mondays.
we do have home sales at 10.
Oh yeah. Also, another reason.
Don't know if that's going to do anything to the market, but
Take your profits, Jay. Don't
Yeah.
be me. Yeah,
Yeah,
take your motherfucking
I should have
profits.
taken them. I'm gonna start just going for my profit target and
Just hit your brackets, bro. That's how you used to kill it when you remember you were recording yourself.
yeah.
You never gave back that profit target. You'd be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not giving back this profit target. And now like the greed is starting to kick in and like you're giving back your profit targets. It's like, nah, bro, like fuck that. Put your stop. If anything, put your stop at your profit target. Like if you're gonna hold, like, all right, well, I'm gonna hold,
Well,
but I'm not giving back this.
yeah, I should have done that.
You know, like trail your stop and say, okay, if it stops me out, at least I got my 30 points. But if that shit looking selly, man, get your fucking money. You know, like there's no law that says you have to only take one or two trades a day. It's like no, like
Oh no,
take
I'm
as
looking
many
for
trades
another.
as you.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
looking for another trade right now. I'm up on the day, so now I got profits. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm more than willing to give back my profits.
Yeah, I'm way up. I need to. I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna try to get this 150K account funded today or this week, rather, I should say.
But I think, well, I shouldn't say I think. It looks like we're about to come skyrocketing, or not skyrocketing, but tumbling right back down.
Yeah, I'm just watching Apple. Apple continues to sell the fuck off. This motherfucker has shown no signs of life right now. So eventually the market's going to fold if Apple continues to sell. And remember, I forgot to go over this in the top-down analysis yesterday, but the VIX is at like damn near all-time lows right now. So the VIX is primed for a move up right now, like prime. I think I marked on my chart. I charted the VIX. I think the lowest the VIX has ever been is like at the 10 level. We're at 14 right now, and earlier we were at 13.77. So either we're about to go and set all-time lows on the VIX, or we're in for a treat to the downside. Because all-time lows, this level 12.6 is from August 9th. Can you guys see my chart? Let me see. I'm not even sure if I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so this level right here on the VIX is from. You can't hear me in the Discord, Justin. Did you
Oh
mute? Yeah, you server muted me.
no,
Oh no, I
I
muted
didn't
myself.
server mute you.
My
I'm
bad,
about to
guys. My
say,
bad. I have myself muted.
yeah.
No, what I was
Wait,
saying
now I
is
server
I
muted
forgot
you.
to go. I forgot to go over this in the top-down analysis, but I had it charted. So the VIX is basically at all-time lows, damn near, right? Like we haven't been to 12.6 since August 9th of 2018, right? This gap fill down here is from January 8th, 2018, and it goes all the way to the 10s. And I think the floor of the VIX right here, 10.245. So do you think it's more likely that we go down to the floor of the VIX or that we get a bounce at some point? I don't know when that bounce is coming, but my money is at some point this market's going to have to tumble down. And it's going to be because the VIX needs to take a fucking breather here. But it's just a little, just watching the market from all angles. And I feel like the VIX is been down long enough. Like 14 level is, I mean, look at the dollar. Dollar's starting to push up. Bonds are starting to push up. But the market, like these buyers, for whatever reason, they just don't give a fuck. They just keep buying. Like, looks like we're setting a higher low right here. So,
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not gonna take the market long here, but I think longs could potentially start to be valid here. It looks like buyers are trying to step up here.
yeah, they just have no chill.
Yeah, the price is trying to round. I'm seeing a lot of lower wicks. Man, I love the 15-second chart. It's nice. Hey, I'm just saying.
Hello. Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's fucking. You can see things before they happen. You can see structure start to form before it's actually there. I still like shorts. I'm not short yet, but I'm thinking about it. I'm warming up to the idea here.
These
I
buyers
do
are
like
just
the way bulls are holding value right here, though. I'm just not going to trade anything until this news drops. This Forex factory shit drops. I'm already up on the day. There's no reason to rush a trade. New home sales at 10. Yeah, so I can wait 5 minutes. I ain't gonna rush.
Yeah, there's new home sales at 10 o'clock. Yeah, it looks like
and
the
this
market's
is a
getting ready to push.
this is a very high volume area right here. So I'd rather pass on this. What
I
was
agree.
its all-time high? Which what are you talking about? Which stock? Or are you talking about a stock or are you talking about NQ? Oh, you're talking about VIX. VIX. You're probably talking about the VIX. I think shit. I don't know. Whatever it was during the pandemic. Whatever it was during the pandemic was probably the all-time high. Let's look. Because that's when like stupid money was flowing into the market. So
Well, when it
or
dumped,
well, no, no, I'm
whenever
sorry.
it
That's
dumped
when
that day.
I mean before when the pandemic was announced. Here it is right here. March of 2020. Yep. All-time
Yeah,
highs.
yeah,
This when the
that's when
VIX
the
shot up
market
to 80. That's when the
that's when the
market was
market
just straight up.
dumped.
Yep, we was in straight up
Flush
free
mode.
fall mode. So yeah, that was the highest it's ever been.
Looks like we're just playing around. I'm with Hobbs. One rule that I have for myself is whenever we're in this high volume area, this is a no trade zone for me. You can see
Mm-hmm.
all we're doing is just chopping around.
It's taking liquidity.
This is a no trade zone for me. It's either got to come down here or up here, or if we build some type of supplier demand intraday, which so far I don't think we have.
Nah, the only thing I got is at 15,978, and we've already like pushed above it.
And I mean, look at NQ. I mean, literally, damn near have equal wicks on the bottom and the top. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you get long here? Sure, you can get long here. Can you make money? Sure. Can you get short here? Sure. Can you make money? Sure. But I will be doing neither because it
I
just
mean,
doesn't
on the
make
on the
sense.
1 minute, it looks like we shifted structure again back to the upside, and we're protecting this low of 15,985. But the thing about this is like it can shift at any moment, right? Like it doesn't have to stay like this, especially if it has a fundamental catalyst such as new home sales, which whatever, right? Like, but at the same time, I would rather be long down here at 978 where Justin got long, or just leave it alone, right? Like I'm still bearish minded until we break above this 90-minute supply zone over here at 605,350, which is basically the previous day high. That's Friday's high. So 6053. If we get above there, I'll be more bullish. But below here, I'm looking for shorts. That's just the way I'm looking at the market.
Yeah, we're also playing around at this 16,000 psychological whole number, but I think we could end up pushing. It looks like we're going to try to push above it now.
Yeah, here comes Apple now, trying to eat up this last 2 minutes of this 15-minute candle.
The other thing to note, well, we still have 2 minutes, but the tape really isn't clearing just yet. So we'll see if the tape actually clears. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's been a kind of like really erratic open.
Makai, like I swear, it's like you were in our fucking top-down analysis class last night. We did a top-down analysis with the Discord. By the way, if you guys want to join the Discord, link is in the description. It's $15 to start to try us out for a week, which I don't recommend you do. Honestly, like it'll just keep charging you every week. You'll forget about it and you'll end up paying us more. But it's $40 for the month. You're welcome to join if you like. If not, keep coming back here and check us out for free on YouTube. But Sunday nights we like to do a top-down analysis. And it's funny you mentioned that there's a double top on NQ Daily, also a monthly bearish 3-line strike. I covered all of that shit in our fucking breakdown yesterday. Like literally everything you're talking about, I covered this 3-line strike as well, because I was like, well, I mean, this is technically bearish, but I mean, look at what the market did off of it. You know what I mean? Like the market was like, we had this 3-line strike. Oh shit, there we go. So you had this 3-line strike. If you guys don't know what that is like after a very aggressive bullish, we get these 1, 2, 3 strikes. This is actually this is bullish, right? Like this is a falling wedge going into price action. So they actually say this is bullish, right? So it really doesn't matter till after the market does what it does, right? So that's the monthly, right? And then all-time highs are up here at 17,494. But then if you look at the daily, we're also bull flagging though, Makai, right? If you look at the daily right here, we're in kind of a bull flag, but also we haven't been able to get back above these highs. So today is a real important day. Monday usually sets the tone for the rest of the week, right? So the question is, are we going to rip and sweep through these highs above 16,180 and set the high for the week, or are we gonna rip below these lows and set the low for the week? I don't fucking know. That's why we play the game, right? But it's important to know what the overall market is doing as we start to rip out of this thing. So
Yeah,
again,
new home
everything
sales
looks.
just came out.
Oh yeah, okay. Everything looks kind of suspicious here, but again, it's been looking like this the whole way up, and it just continues to keep going up. So I
New
watched a
home
video.
sales.
Go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead. Say what you say.
No, I was gonna say I watched a video over the weekend, and the guy was explaining how he feel like the market is crashing to the upside, like we're crashing up. Which it made no sense when he said it, but then when he explained it, I was like, damn, that makes complete sense. It's like the economy is running hot, but we keep basically it's like we're running on E, but we're running hot. Right? Like the consumer cannot keep buying at these prices. Inflation cannot stay this high and then we still be able to consume. So at some point, and you can see it in the earnings reports of a lot of the big retail, Walmart's and something else. But Walmart, Costco, like all of the big retailers are starting to slash their prices because they're looking at consumer sentiment or consumers not being able to keep up with these prices. But yet the stock market keeps rallying. Well, the market is rallying because of the tech stocks, the biggest stocks in the market, right? So if the market continues to rally because of tech, but tech is overvalued because people aren't buying it, and then companies start slashing their prices, well, if companies slash their prices, then that means their earnings per share goes down, which means that their earnings reports go down, which means that their stock is overvalued, which means they got to sell it or bring the price that people will sell it to bring the price down, which in turn will eventually sell the market off. But in the meantime, we just keep buying. So I don't know. Interesting sentiment. I'll post the video at some point. I'll post it on my Twitter page so you guys can check it out. I thought it was an interesting thesis of what's kind of happening right now. So, but for me,
still defending.
Yeah, sellers and buyers are still defending. That 6013 level is where I kind of wanted to get short. So let's see what happens here. Apple is still below its VWAP, but the market still looks bullish. So just gonna wait and see what happens when we come to this low volume node here at 6021.
Yeah, right now we're kind of rejecting the value area high. So I'm looking to get short, but just kind of waiting to see what traders do up here. We had a nice upper wick on the 1 minute. On the 15-second chart, we're just kind of consolidating. So waiting to see if buyers can't become off sides or not, because we're starting to also get some strong aggressive pushes to the upside. So
yeah, I
definitely want to see that be met with some continuation or something.
If this is going to push, great, and I'll look for the retest to come down. But this looks clean. Hopefully we get to stopping out some sellers up here. Apple's starting to reverse here very aggressively. So I expect this to kind of push out of this. I expect this to kind of push out of this. Yeah, that would have been a tough hold, Jay.
Yeah, that would have been a very tough hold. I would have hit my profit target, though. Funny enough. It would have worked out. I would have got to break even. Nah, it's all good. I almost took the loss.
That would have been a tough hold, bro. Like, no matter what.
Taking a quick scalp for like 20-ish points, but I decided not to. I saw the market getting bullish before the news, but I never trust the news, so I'm like, I'm not going to take this. But this is looking like it wants to fail here, though. The buyers are struggling.
It does not look. They do not look like they're in control.
Yeah, buyers are very, very much struggling up here at these highs. So we'll see what happens. Just want to be patient. The 5 minutes looking. We're getting a nice rejection wick off the 5. Potentially, depending on how this closes. I think one thing too is like if you're gonna look at the lower, like I'm just staring at the 15-second chart right now. You cannot get FOMO off the 15-second chart. Like, you cannot
I
allow
don't look at
yourself
it
to be
until I'm ready to
FOMO.
trade. I do.
I
I don't even turn it on until I'm ready to trade.
Yeah,
Price has to be in my area. Else
it's a
you'll
little bit
fucking.
tougher for me, but I mean, I don't know. Like I'm looking. I like
Because you're in Tradeovate.
Yeah, because I'm using Tradeovate and I don't want to switch off of it. But like I like looking at it, but I'm not like I know it's a 15-second chart, so I'm like, all right, the 15-second chart, you just got to be careful because you'll see flashes of bullishness, flashes of bearishness, but then I look back over at the 1 minute and the 5 minute, I'm like, yeah, nope, it's not time. It is
Yeah,
not time.
I only, like I said, I only look at it for pop. I swear to God, I'm about to throw that keyboard out of the fucking window. But
it's about to go.
Oh yeah, we're about to push. What I always do is like I just pick an area where I want to potentially look for trades. Like right now, I'm watching this 90-minute supply zone because I think if price is going to react back to the downside, that's where we're going to have to push price back up to, or that's this where we reject it. What is this? 602850 on the 1 minute. That little supply right there that we put in. I want to see how we react up there, and then once I identify an area, then I'll go down to like the 15-second chart. Like we look real good here.
Yeah, this is my area. This is prior structure. We broke above it and we failed, so that structure is still intact, and now we're rejecting the structure again. We had a really nice bullish sweep up here that got met with some extreme buying or selling. The only problem that I'm having right now is that bears aren't getting rewarded. So I feel like at the moment, bears and bulls are kind of just trapping each other to the extremes, and I'd much rather let this break. I'd much rather allow this to break down and then come back up for a retest.
I think this is the retest.
It could be, well, or this could be a head and shoulders as well.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think this is the break and retest.
Well, this would be the well, I mean, this would be the head potentially of the head and shoulders potentially. It's just we're struggling up here. Like we're struggling.
Well, look to the left on the 1 minute chart, right? So you see the put your cursor right at 6020. I think the head was the aggressive sweep that we got this morning, and now we're struggling to get back over that same level. At 6020. You see that?
Yeah, that definitely could be true.
Yeah. So that's how I'm looking at it, but I want to see us get and hold above 6020.
Yeah, now we're okay. So now we're above.
I want to see us close above it on the 1 minute.
But every time we sweep this area, we fail
right back down. That's what I've just been watching. It's this. Okay, we're closed above it right there. Let's see if we hold it. Every time we come to 6020, same thing happens. We give it up. So I think if we get above it and stay above it, we'll rocket ship. But again, for me, I like the rocket ship action. I want us to push out of this, but I want to see how we react at the 90-minute supply and above. And then if we continue to push, then I'll know that, okay, we're good to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this was just all the chop that I don't like to trade in here. So
yeah, we're coming for this. We're coming now for this 90-minute. There's a good amount of orders here. See what happens.
Yes. A bearish 3-line strike is a bullish candle at the end. Bullish 3-line strike is a bearish candle at the end. Wait, what?
I don't know. I don't know. All those candlestick patterns I just look for the actual candles besides the drop base drop, rally base rally type of thing. It's a lot.
I mean, whatever. I genuinely don't even care. Like at the end of the day, we just got to figure out what happens, right? Like, because I mean, the market can show us whatever the fuck it wants. We take it into consideration, but at the same time, like we got to trade the price action, right? Like, you probably made money on longs and shorts today, right, Makai?
Oh, he did.
I mean, like,
he did.
Like at the end of the day, is all about what we do in this area. But yeah, that's one thing we were definitely going over for the macro. I just expect price to keep going. I think this is a good area for price to reverse, but the buyers just haven't shown any interest of letting their foot off the pedal, right? Like they just haven't shown any interest. Look at this shit. They're doing the same thing they did last week. They just keep fucking buying. So they're gonna keep
Yeah,
buying, and I
this
don't want to trade against them. I'm just gonna fucking trade with
shit.
them. Look at this shit.
Here
Like
it
they just
comes. We're
broke
in
through
that
this shit
90
like it was
minute.
nothing. All right, let's see if this is the sweep to come down, or we just about to just continue to push through this shit.
That was nice. That was a nice sweep right there.
Yeah, I like the rejection on the 30-second though.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 15, and we got that nice high volume.
I mean the 15-second. That's what I meant.
We got that nice high volume bearish. I need to figure out how to put the volume candles back up here. Probably trapped a ton of
Yeah, I like this. I like this area for shorts. I just want to see us break and retest it. That's it. That's all I want. So far, I'm getting everything that I want out of this area. I just want to see it truly break down. Let's check on the stocks here.
Ooh, she coming right back.
Yeah, well, didn't get everything I want. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this could be a potential short opportunity.
I just be careful. Apple and the rest of the stocks are going fucking haywire right now. But I want to see this break and retest. If we get a break and a retest, I'll short it. But I'm not gonna be first seller because yeah. Okay.
Here's my only issue. We built a lot of support, a lot of volume at 1622. So I want to see how 1622 to about 1610ish area. See if we hold this area, because this could be the potential pullback to actually go long, just because of how much value we built right here. So, but looks like we're coming back down. Looks like we're coming back to potentially retest this
No,
area.
the tape is looking angry right now.
Yeah, it is
very aggressive.
But we
Yeah,
built a lot of volume right here.
I wasn't even ready to trade. I looked at the 15-second and that shit was already down like 20 points. I was like, shit, give me a retest, baby. Give me a retest. Come back up. Pick your boy up.
No, I think this. I'm not. Well, I don't know if I'll. Yeesh.
Amazon just rallied like crazy. What the fuck? I don't know, man. Maybe it is just Black Friday money being poured back into the stock. I don't know.
Oh, today is Cyber Monday.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm long NAS 100 from 65. I like 15. Wait, 65.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a different level on
yeah, it
NAS
is. It's
100?
a different. It's a different level. It's a different level.
I got short at 33. Yeah, I would have liked shorts around the 41 range, which I still may be able to get. I think we'll get a retest of this 41 area, and I'll look to short it if we can. I just want to see us break some structure, but we just, again, these sell-offs are just so short-lived.
Yeah.
Right? Like, get below this structure, break it, and then come back and pick me up.
We ate through most of that demand zone too, or supply zone. We ate through a lot of that supply zone, and then we're finding support right in that area I was just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Around 1620.
We built somewhat of a demand on the 1 minute here, and that's where we're pausing at, right? I want to see this break down and then come back and pick me up, right? That's what I want to see. Like maybe come back up to 37, right here to 36, 37. Kind of complete that head and shoulders that you were talking about. Right there.
Come on, right back up.
3-4 area. It's just nothing looks super bullish. I mean bearish. We just haven't failing to break structure. The tape looks extremely bearish though. The candlestick chart doesn't look so bearish, which is weird because it's the same damn thing, but just in different readings.
Yeah, this buying is not very strong right here. I think this could be sellers kind of lulling buyers asleep potentially.
The buying is continuous. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, this is looking like one of those. This is looking like a very looking like a very low volume pullback right now.
Yeah, I like it. I still like it for shorts.
I like it for shorts too.
I like Makaya's entry.
There is a trend line break as well. Let's see if it holds.
The 15-second chart looks like a nasty ass bear flag. Gnarly bear flag.
I'm trying to get closer. Yeah. I do not want to put a buy limit there. I do not want to buy. But buyers are continuing to defend, though. I'll tell you that much.
We haven't broken any structure, so looks like we're about to though. Boom, 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 boom. Coming right the F back up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm putting it in a higher.
I'm fairly okay with not touching this until I see what I want. So I'm not in a rush to give back profits to this market. So
yeah, I really building value right here.
Really like your short, Makaya, but I need to see more.
Yeah, the tape is super flat right now. I think we push back up, to be honest.
I don't.
Potentially.
We're just bad. Like it's just a straight up fight right now, but I think sellers are about to take this shit back down.
They might. It's like they're trying to gain some control. It also looks like we're.
It's like sellers absorbing price at the 30s.
We have that whole H pattern thing going on, but there's a lot of there's a lot of orders down below.
That shit don't matter when the market's ready to sell.
No. I don't mean orders. I don't mean passive orders. I mean orders that are being filled down at the low. There's a lot of sellers down at the lows trying to be filled to break us down lower.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're not coming down any lower.
Oh, we're coming down.
We'll see. They're definitely trying.
This shit's about to come down. I just want to, like I said, I just want to see it flush first, and then I feel more comfortable.
All right,
but I think it's about to come down 100%.
There we go. We broke the low.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Apple's reversing back to the downside too. There's a pivot at 30, so I was watching that level. Yeah, I was watching 41. I just wasn't ready. By the time I got back to my TraderVate screen, it was already past where I wanted to enter. But I definitely liked your short. I'm trying to put on a little size for this next trade, so just trying to be a little picky.
Yeah, we just built a ton of volume here, so it's just gonna be this is definitely a sticking point for the market. But you know, we break through, we'll probably flush back down to the lows.
That one hurt my feelings a little bit because I that was literally my pre-market plan to the T. Like literally to the T. My pre-market plan was to short weak rallies into this 90-minute supply zone, and I just wasn't ready to trade it. If I was ready, I would have fucking nailed this bitch in the 40s. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. I just wasn't ready. I was not ready. I was like, please come back up. Well, we still might retest though, so I'm not counting it out yet. I'm hoping that we can get a break of this structure right here, right? A break of this structure. And then get extremely bullish back up to stop out everybody that got in early and retest this 90-minute supply zone. And then I'll look to short the market again, or I'll look to short the market. All the big boys about to flip red on the MACD, maybe another 15 minutes. Yep.
Yeah, rallies need to be sold into now. That one rally got sold into. You just don't want to see this rally this current rally that we're about to get, you don't want to see this break above this high right here.
Yes,
You don't want to see it break above.
This is the rally that I want to get short on. Like if we rally up, I want to see a rally back into like 0.35, basically your entry, Makai, and I'll look to get short right there. That's what I'm looking for. I really wanted to see this structure break, and we didn't break it. So.
Well, it was a failed. Well, I guess we broke high of day, but we failed to continue to push above high of day. I guess you consider that a failed high of day break. I mean, I guess technically we did break it, but we didn't hold the break.
See, here go these fucking buyers popping right back in, still holding that strong ass hourly trend that we're on.
Yep, right in that area too.
Still hasn't broken. Like this shit is just. This is the hour chart down here. This trend still hasn't even. We got tested right here. We bounced off this 3-hour demand zone and just kept trucking.
Yeah,
but this 90-minute supply zone has proved to be a strong adversary.
You definitely want to see this fail right here, Micaiah. This is the failure that you want to see. I'm rooting for you, but definitely want to see this fail break below.
I'm rooting for you, but I'm also looking to get long.
That's what no. I don't want to get.
He's looking for an entry to short it. He exited already.
Oh, you already got out?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got out. He's looking for another entry. He's probably looking for a break of these lows. I want a break of the lows, but I'm not going to short it on the break. I want a break of the lows and a retest, basically.
Yeah, I mean this is looking good for a potential short. It is very slow. This could be a higher low being printed here too. This is not good for not good for El Barros.
Yeah, definitely a choppy day. I'm cool with the chop. It's
a range day for sure.
We just haven't been very we've been too rangy, right? Like you got to be exact on your entries today. And I don't know. I took my one trade and I'm not really excited about taking another one just yet.
That's why you can't. That's why you shouldn't trade in the middle of the range because you never know what could happen. We could come right back up to the top of the range.
Exactly. That's why I passed on this trade because I was like, well, we're range bound. So if I don't get the high or the low, then I'm not going to trade it because I don't know what the fuck could happen in between these lines. Right?
Exactly.
We're in a 75-point range.
Like, we're finding bulls right here, but I mean, it doesn't mean that we're going to continue to.
Exactly. It's just it's too stressful. I would rather be in at the top and take my profits when it gets this stressful and be like, okay, I'm taking 20, 30 points than to be shorting it right here and then hoping that it comes down. Like I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Do I think it may come down? Yeah, I think it's going to continue to come down. But I'm a point of origin trader. Right? I don't fare well in between the lines. Like I'm an extremist. I need to trade at the extreme highs or the extreme lows. I don't like trading in between.
Yeah, I think this is
just in a small short here with 1 micro. Okay.
I think this could be a potential bounce spot though. There's looking like a little bit of absorption on the tape going on right here. Potentially. But never mind. We broke right through.
Nah, we got absorption to the upside. Like sellers were being absorbed, buyers were being absorbed by sellers at the high, and then you can see the liquidities being spread out on the tape. So they're definitely looking to break this down. And then you look at the CVD and it's aggressively moving negative. So this is definitely true selling. And look at Apple. Apple just dropped another 10 cents. So
yeah, we're coming down.
I'm cool with the sell-off. I just really want a retest. That's all I want. This thing is just so fucking slow that it's like, man, like at some point we're gonna push down or push aggressively up. Like we have to. It's Monday. Monday has to set the high or the low. Unless it doesn't and we just doji out. Right?
It's like have to do anything.
Yeah, it's like market can do whatever the fuck it wants to. They gotta do shit. There it goes. Makai, you should have held. Oh, he sees something. He added.
Hey, that's never in Makai's plan. Makai's plan to scalp, get out, and then look to get back in. But I don't know how you do it. that risk to me is like is crazy. Ooh, god damn. I'd much rather just
it's like taking your trade multiple times, but with small risk to reward. Like his
it doesn't
risk is
compute. It doesn't compute in my brain. I know
that's
it
because you
works for
greedy,
y'all.
motherfucker.
It don't compute in my brain.
That's because you greedy. That's why we both struggle to take our profits because we fucking greedy. That's why I know I can't be a scalper because I'm too greedy to be a scalper. Like I need 30, 40 points minimum. And then I take that shit off. But scalping, I can't do 10 points. Like I'm too greedy for 10 points.
Unless you're doing 10 points on fucking like 5 contracts.
There's this dude, his name is Alpine Trader. Y'all go look this motherfucker up. This motherfucker literally is scalping in queue for like 3 points, I think 2 or 3 points. And he's killing it. Like, because he has like multiple Apex accounts, right? So he's like, I mean, a lot of them die, which I don't even know how they die because I'm like, well, if you're scalping for 2 points, what's your risk? Because I'll see him take $40 or $50 out of NQ, but then when he's losing, I'll see his losers go up to 100, 150, and I'm just like,
that's how he's blowing accounts.
I'm like, well, that's ass backwards to me. It's like, well, that's the problem I have with scalpers.
Be careful, Micaiah.
That don't manage their risk, because I feel like you're not managing your risk if you're allowing your losers to go negative much more than you're allowing your winners. Like if you're trading 1-to-1 risk reward, then I mean, I guess you risk 2 points to make 2 points. But if you're willing to risk 5 points to make 2, that's backwards hustling to me.
No, it is. It's 100% backwards hustling. You can't be profitable that way because if you lose,
he's only profitable because he has 20, 30 accounts. Like he cashed out like 12,000, and I get it. Like to him,
he cashed out 12,000.
He cashed out like 12K, but I think it took him like 3 or 4 months to cash out.
Oh hell no!
So it's like,
miss me with that bullshit.
It's like, bro, like, what do you? I don't know. I'm in it for the long haul, so like that math just doesn't compute to me. It's like, if you would just trade with higher risk to reward, you could get more money at the end of 3 months because you'll keep all of the accounts, right? Like if you were able to keep all, because my goal is to get 20 accounts. I just haven't deciphered how. I think I'm only going to keep the 350K accounts and then try to stack up another 20 or 15 or 16 50K accounts.
That's not bad though, Hobbs. I mean he averaged $4,000 a month. That's
what did he pay to get it though?
Oh, that's a good point.
You see what I'm saying? Like, because you got to think, if he bought 12 accounts, 13 accounts, and they were all funded, that's $165 per account.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's $1,600 every 10 accounts that he paid for to get funded. So even if he made 12,000, it's like, okay, and then he probably paid the monthly. You know he ain't paid for the lifetime shit. So you know he paying the $80 a month.
Oh, no, there's no way he's paying $80 a month.
No, I'm telling you, bro, I watched this video. He's paying.
There's no way.
No, he has a video telling you as to why he takes the $85 a month. Because he fully expects the accounts not to last longer than a month. Like, I don't know. It's backwards hustling to me, but again, to each his own, I guess.
He's like, yeah, so I'm gonna blow this motherfucker. Bro, so I'm only gonna pay $85, which is saving me $80.
Yeah.
But what? That don't make no sense.
Added average took profit and made runners. Hey, good job, Micaiah. I'm not interested in this price action right now. Like nothing about this interests me. So I'm just gonna sit on my hands until something big happens. Right now, banks
structure, but
banks are just not participating. If they're not participating, neither am I. But with him, I watched a lot of psychology videos this weekend. Like it wasn't even psychology. It was just like seeing how other people trade prop firms. And man, oh man, are there some different type of like thought processes out there. And a lot of them literally, a lot of people preach to expect to blow your accounts. Buy multiple accounts because you're going to lose some along the way is what I heard. I was like, or or you could buy multiple accounts and lose none of them because you're managing your risk.
I tend to agree with that though, depending on where you're at in your expect to blow it, but it depends on where you're because it depends on where you're at in your journey, right? Like if you're brand new and you're just starting out, you should probably expect to blow your account. Like if this is your first prop account ever and you've never traded, you're
Okay,
probably gonna
yes,
blow it.
that makes sense. But these people that are talking about how they got multiple accounts funded, which tells me that they should be along the lines of traders that shouldn't be blowing accounts. Would you agree with that? Exit it on the inverse head and shoulders. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I
I
just feel like
agree
we're
with
not getting
that.
any continuation, Makai. Like none.
I agree with the fact that if you're if you know what you're doing and you're saying to expect to blow an account, then you're probably just trying to gamble on the account because it's so cheap and you don't like you're either trying to hit that one hitter quitter
What? Okay,
or
once
you're
I
getting hit to quit
put
one
it this
time.
way, once I get funded, I'm not giving you the account back. Simple as that. Right, like that's the way I look at it, because at that point I don't have to pay anything for it. It's my account. Why would I try to get a PA account blown? You know what I mean? Like, it just don't make sense other than greed. Because
Well,
once
no.
I
I don't
get,
think they're talking about being funded though. I think
no, they
I don't think
are, bro. That's what
they're
I'm
talking
trying to
about
tell you.
they're talking
They
about the
talk about the
funded
funded
account.
accounts
Oh.
and the combine accounts. That's
Well, yeah,
100% what they're talking about.
the combine
Because
account is different.
they're looking at it like, if I get 20 funded, even if I pay for them all, if I get one payout on one, it covers all the fees from what I put in. Right? So if I get payout from all 20 one time, that's 2,000 times 20, that's $40,000. But if all of them don't make it, which to me, I trade all of my funded accounts all at one time. Like funded, once I got one funded, I mirrored everything. And it's because I care so much about the funded account that whatever I need to do to save the funded account, everybody's bowing down to that. Right? Like, if I got a size down on Topstep, I had a bad day the other day because I had some emotional shit going on in my household, and I was still trading through it. Rule of thumb, don't ever do that. Right? So I had a bad day over there on Topstep. But what did I do? I didn't blow the account. I said, no, everybody's getting sized down to 2 micros until I build this shit back up. On my Apex account, I'm up over $4,000. And I'm guaranteed to get a payout, right? Unless I fuck this up. So guess what? Instead of playing 2 minis, everybody's getting sized down to 1 mini. All of my combine accounts are getting sized down to 1 mini, because the combine accounts, I just got to make it to the end of the month and get those funded. With the Apex account, like, I just don't understand the logic. Like, if you truly care about this shit, like, once you get an account funded, I mirror everything to that account, because I truly care about the funded account. So I'm not going to blow it. It's impossible for me to blow it. I'm not going to blow it with 2 micros. It's not going to happen. Right? But I can add to it. I can get consecutive $200 days with 2 micros. Right? I can do that because I know what I'm doing. I'm looking for this retest to fail up here, guys.
Damn, Makai, that's a good call on that inverse head and shoulders. I didn't see it until it basically already had printed. I was like, oh, that was a good inverse head and shoulders. Yeah, it's on the 1 minute. Nice.
Yeah, I'm just not interested until we get it. We have to reject here at what is this? 03841, between that range. And if we reject here, I'll look to short it.
Yeah, I mean, there's I guess there's really 2 schools of thought here. Either we're putting in a higher low or we're putting in a lower high. That's one of the two. Because right now the trend is up, and we just put in another lower high on the 5 minute. So unless this fails to make a new high, then there's really no reason to short this, and that would have been the long on that pullback. So we'll see. We will see. Really nice sweep of the low, though. A really nice sweep of the low, or not of the low, but I kind of had double confirmation. I just didn't take it, but we had the psycho level 3 now. Well, this wasn't as close, but we had 16,000. We bounced off of that. We had the value, or the POC was right here as well, and then VWAP was right underneath us. So it's kind of 3 reasons to potentially look for a bounce there. I wasn't really paying attention, so it's okay. I'll note that down for next time, because that's like 3 reasons to take the market long right there that all presented themselves pretty nicely. And then on top of that, we got the fucking inverse head and shoulders too, which was really nice. You see the shoulder, head, shoulder, push, lower high, higher low, and push. So Really, 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 really nice. If you got in long, really, really, really nice.
Yeah, I'm
Looks
trying
like
to
we're
see,
going for the
trying to
highs
see what's
now.
up here. See, if we're gonna run through these highs, or we're gonna give it up.
Yeah, we also have a trend line here too that I drew. Not sure whether it's really going to play a very important role, but we just look back here. Other than this time where we broke it, pretty much the entire time we've kind of just stayed within this trend. So we'll see what happens. If we do break out, though, then I expect us to travel pretty quickly up into this area right here. So maybe looking for a retest and then a go could be something to look at, especially if we come back down and retest this trend line. That'd be nice as well. So we'll see. We're going for it now. We're going for it. We're going for the highs. See if we fail.
Give me a reason. Give me a reason. Oh, bullish.
The good thing about this is how we rejected up here before. Definitely could see some trapped longs up here potentially in supply to short this down.
Yeah, I'm
Just
debating.
don't just don't know if we're fighting the trend right here. Fighting the overall trend.
Well, we're range bound, so there's really no trend right now. The trend is short the highs, long the lows.
Yeah,
Right?
what I mean
And right now we're at the highs, right? So
the mini trend is up. That's the only reason why I say that. But
gotcha. I'm in short right here. Give it a shot.
I like your short. I'm gonna wait for a retest though. I do like the 5. The 5 minutes. We're putting a nice doji candle on the 5 minute. So I do like that.
My risk is 7 points. Just going for the lows here at 971.
You're going for 15,971.
15970. Yeah.
Nice. Might get it too. This is a lower high being put in.
Mm-hmm. Double top, 1 micro short. I like it. Take profit 16054. Dope. Dope. Moving into a rising wedge. Like it. We'll see what happens. I think it's a pretty good opportunity to short the market. We might be a little early. Maybe it comes back and stops us out. At that point, I'll look to re-enter. But I think it's a good trade idea. See what happens.
I agree. I like the idea as well. We got a nice doji candle on the 5.
Has it closed yet?
Not yet. It's got another minute and a half. So what I'm looking for is I just want to see if we come back up and put in a lower high off this 5 minute. And if we put a lower high in off the 5 minute, using the 1 minute and the 15 second, I'll look to get in short. But I really like this upper wick. But if this thing goes without me, then it just goes without me. I'll look at
shizzle for shizzle. All right. I'm short. What is this? I'm short 16040. Stop at 16050. Or 16048. And yeah, I'm just gonna absorb that risk. See what happens here.
like
I could see us running through these highs one more time to take people out like me, right? We run through these highs one more time, and then we flush. If so, I'll look to short it again. But what I'm hoping for is that we just come back up and retest 41, right, and then come down. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. But I don't know. Market has to decide. And we could also just continue to get bullish and run this shit all the way back up. So nice little doji candle print on the 5 minute. Could be a rally based rally. Could be a fucking reversal pattern. I don't know.
I'm about to say we did print a really nice doji candle.
All right, here comes all that aggressive buying. May get a sweep of the highs here, and if we get a sweep of the highs, I'll take the loss and then just move on to the next trade idea. If this fails, though, we'll get everything we want out of this trade.
Yeah, I definitely like the bullish activity back up here. I know it kind of sucks if you're in short, but if this fails, like Hobbs is saying, then it's a really good trap being set.
Don't suck. It's part of the game, baby. Put the trade idea out there, see if it works out. If it doesn't, look for a different trade idea. The market invalidates us, then hey, we just go to the next trade idea. Looks like Apple's getting a kind of aggressive here, so let's see if it wants to cool the fuck down and let us stay in this trade, or wants to take my ass out. All right, here comes that aggressive sweep. I think we're tapped out right there. Yeah, we're tapped out right there. Let's see if it taps me out and then goes down. That would be awesome. Again, still very, very bullish. Still very, very bullish overall. I'm just looking at this area as an area that I would like to short. So if I can get what I want out of this area, I'll look to short it. The first trade that I got, I think is exactly what I wanted, but the market just wasn't ready to sell off. So I'm still looking for shorts in this area. Again, more aggressive selling.
Aggressive sell off, yeah.
And it just keeps getting
right
bought
back
up.
in.
Right? It just keeps getting bought up. Every time we're in the right area, it's just every time the market tries to sell off, bull step right in. So at this point, I'm just going to wait for a breakout and then a retest. Because if the market is going to play games up here, then I need to be a little bit more cautious with my entries here. And I really like this entry right now. You know what? Fuck it. No hesitation. Come on. Let's see. These fucking buyers, man, they like, nope.
Yeah, these bulls are holding very strong right here.
Strong, bro. They're like, nope, you will not sell off. We will not be selling off today, sir. Not today.
See if we. I still like shorts with you though.
Oh, I do too. I just think maybe we get one more aggressive sweep to the upside. But I also don't want to miss the flush here, because I feel like we're in the right area. We just we need some of these stocks to start selling the fuck off or something. Apple's trying. Tesla's pushing up. That's always good for us. I don't know. We're kind of in no man's land. Apple's below VWAP. What's ES doing? Probably jack shit. Yeah, ES is just trading sideways as well. We're in an area that I feel like the market wants to sell off from, but we just need to see the aggressive sellers step into the market.
Yeah, this could be head and shoulders as well. If we come back, I'm actually now looking to play a head and shoulders potentially. We got the shoulder ahead potentially forming right now off this break of the high, and then if we put in a lower high, then I would look to potentially short this market. It's kind of what I'm waiting on to react right now.
Just looking
I
at
like
more
the
riskier entries, just like, but I'm waiting on a clean sweep to the upside. That's what I want to see. A very clean sweep back to the upside, get met with aggressive selling.
see.
There we go.
There's more
Oh,
aggressive selling.
shit. There we go. There we go. Give me that shit. Give me.
So let's see what happens here.
Oh my god, this looks so much more aggressive than what it truly is on the like 15-second chart. I thought that was a huge move.
Mm-mm. It was 10 points, damn
It's
near.
significant, but damn, I thought this shit was aggressive. Like, come on.
It was a 10-point move. That ain't too bad.
Yeah, it's a perfect double top too at the 50s.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see this be the head and shoulders pattern. That's what it's looking like it could be turning into. So
Man,
we'll see.
5 minutes
Because
is crazy.
right now the Bulls are still they're still defending the lows. But if this thing just flushes right through, then it'll flush without me. And I'm okay with that. Because the market just put in another higher high right there. So
That's the rising wedge break. Good call, Makai. If we can just get the continuation, like the continuation is just not coming. See, buyers keep stepping in and buying this shit right back up.
yeah. Okay. Now here's where I want to see a failure happen. Although in the 5 minute, this shit's looking bullish as fuck.
That's what I mean, bro. It's like this area looks like it needs to fail, but I mean, the market just doesn't give a shit. Like, but Apple's still coming down. It's Microsoft. Microsoft is pushing this. Microsoft is the culprit right now.
All right. This is the push we want to see fail.
"12 minutes left in this 1 hour candle, and it still looks egregiously bullish. I would love to see the last 12 minutes just flush on this 1 hour candle. It's too much buying at these highs, man. Do.
Yeah, we're going for another attempt.
Yep. We put in another inverse shoulders. Another one on the 1 minute. If that fails bye market, yeah. I think Microsoft is either gonna make or break this market. We're going back to the 50s again, and it's all because of Microsoft and Nvidia. These things are pushing. Meta, Amazon, Google, everybody's pushing. Apple's just kind of at a standstill.
Yeah, if they dump along with it, it'll be fine.
All right, this is that exact same spot getting rejected again. It's the third trip up here. And every time we come up to the 50s, we get rejected. But now Apple's starting to get a little bullish too. So stand by for takeoff. And that 1 hour candle now looks engulfing. Yo, and there goes Apple right back down. Let's check on Microsoft. All right, I'm gonna take short, man.
Are you back in short again?
Yeah, I'm back in short here at the 43s, risking 10 points. Fuck around and find out. I think I just gotta get a little bit more stop, a little bit more room.
I don't know if this is a rising wedge pattern potentially.
Yeah, that's what Makai's been talking about. He's been talking about the rising wedge that it's breaking, but it's refusing to give any continuation. I don't know. No, the chop is real. That's what I do know. Like I said, it looks like we're trying to sell off. We just can't get the continuation to the downside. And I think the continuation comes after we sweep these highs, but I'm just too impatient to wait for the sweep. Because what could be happening is we could just be absorbing buyers at the 50s every time they come up here. Because they come up here really aggressively, and every time they pop up here, we reject them every single time.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm putting my stop. I'm giving myself a little bit more room, put my stop above the 50s at the 53 level, which is the previous day high, just to give the trade a little bit more room to work out. That could be the right shoulder right here on NQ. That's a triple top, man. That's like a fucking quadruple top. Like, come on. Just sell the fuck off. Like, damn. How many times you gonna come up here before you realize sellers ain't having that shit? Apple's still continuing to fall. Just need Microsoft to do the kryptonite thing. The timber, cut the wood down, cut the tree down in the forest thing. That's what I need from Microsoft. That's what I want to hear from you. Come on, man.
These bulls are relentless.
Fucking relentless, bro. Fucking relentless.
Are we gonna come back up to these 50s again?
But it reminds me of that one time. Remember you were long in the market, where you were looking at long in the market, and we just kept absorbing sellers, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm liking this." The more I see this, the more I'm liking my short, because I'm looking at it like there's a lot of buying that's going on up here that's not getting rewarded. Like, we're not moving past the 50s. So the way I'm looking at this is like the more buying comes in, the more liquidity gets absorbed here, the easier it's going to be to knock through some of these lower levels. And we can have an egregious short squeeze in the opposite direction. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
So that's why I'm trying to get positioned in this area. Like, I'm comfortable in my position in this area. Like, I'm properly sized. My stop is proper. I just don't want a ridiculous liquidity sweep above the 50s to knock me out of the trade, and then I have to re-enter with another loss on my shoulder.
Yeah. Right now it's looking good though. Let's see if we come back down and test these lows. I'm just kind of watching this wedge right now. So we had a really nice CVD divergence. I just didn't take it, but we had a really nice CVD divergence up there at the 50s.
Yeah, I was just watching the tape and just seeing how we were reacting in the 50s every single time we came up there. More liquidity came in to sell the market down from the 50s. So, like I said, the only thing that could hurt me is if we have an aggressive liquidity sweep just to take out the people that got in early, and then we flush back down.
Is your stop above the 50s?
Yeah, my stop is at 53, 53.50.
Yeah,
the previous day high.
Like I said, unless we get an egregious.
That's what I'm saying. Unless we get like some fucking manipulation to come and rip this shit up, which we could obviously get, because we got this 1 minute little demand area right here that the market just literally keeps acting like there's so many buyers here. So I don't know. I have no idea what we're doing right here. It looks like we might also be building demand on the 15 minute too. So I don't know.
Yeah. We kind of
the fact that the 1 hour candle is about to close bullish in the next 5 minutes does not give me warm and fuzzies, but I'm just watching the tape. The tape tells me that sellers are interested in holding price below here, so I'm going to continue to hold.
Yeah, this 1 hour candle is closing up near the high.
Yeah, very, very bullish. 1 hour candle looks extremely bullish. So I'm just hoping that's a mirage or something.
I mean, the lower time frame is saying
ignore that. I'm just ignore that indicator. Fucking Microsoft, man. Fucking shit, Microsoft. Stop it. Oh my god. This is annoying. Now we're absorbing price the opposite direction.
Yeah, there's a lot of selling that came in that did not get rewarded right there.
Yeah, now buyers are absorbing price here, so I don't know.
Just the fight. The market's trying to decide whether it wants to go up or whether it wants to go down. The only problem that I have is that we are slightly making higher highs and higher lows. But it's a rising wedge, so it should be bearish, but
I don't know. I don't know what's it gonna be. All I know is this probably be my last trade on the day in this account if I lose. If I win, it's probably also going to be my last trade on the day. Sell at 57. All right, let's see.
You're selling at 57?
Yeah, he's looking for that liquidity sweep up to 57.
Oh yeah, but no. Dig Fishy's playing Forex, I think.
Oh,
he said NAS 100, so the prices are different.
Right. It's a little different.
Yeah. The market absorbs sellers. There was no sellers at the bottom. Yeah, we're about to push through 50.
I don't like it. Just a 3-point haircut right there. I didn't like it. I didn't like the absorption. I didn't like the fact that we were starting to push. We were building value. Nah, I'd rather take the 3-point haircut than take a full 10-point loss. Yes, baby. I swear my wife don't listen to me sometimes. Yeah, I said that if I trusted my strategy, which I do, then there's no reason not to trade on Mondays. So yes. And here goes the liquidity sweep. Let's see if we can get a better entry here. I'm not stepping in the way of these bulls. Fuck that. You know what? Sell off first, and then I'll talk. Then we'll talk. Is because Microsoft is just looking too fucking strong, man. It's too strong. It's just too strong. It's too strong.
Oh no, actually I like this. I like this for shorts yet again, to be honest with you. We came up bullish, but the CVD again, we broke the high, but the CVD again is still lower. So yeah, it's still looking, shorts are still looking very, very good to the downside, to be honest. It's just like it's just hard to trust because the bulls just continue to push us up.
They buy every dip. They buy every dip. And it's Microsoft, right? Every time Microsoft, every single time we try to sell off, Microsoft just gets stronger and stronger. And it's slowly bringing up the Apples of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's check on Apple real fast, see what Apple's doing. Apple's at VWAP though, so maybe we get a rejection there. It's tough. It's definitely it's definitely tough.
Yeah, it's too choppy for me. Like it's decision making time. Is 1 minute left on this 1 hour candle. If sellers are going to get aggressive, they're going to do it right now. You got a minute left in this 1 hour candle. Finally got an aggressive 1 minute candle rejection. Let's see if we can get any follow through from these fucking sellers. I'm pretty sure they've absorbed enough buyers here to push this thing back down, but 50 seconds left in this 1 hour candle. Let's see what happens. Usually those last 20 seconds of the candle is when you just when the opposing party decides what they want to do, or they try to make their move. They don't do it in the middle. They do it when the candle closes. So in that last 30 seconds, 20 seconds of the candle is when I like to see what the decision is. I think it's bearish.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes looking pretty bearish. The 1 minute we broke, but we failed to stay above, which is good. And like I said, it's just every time we come up here, the buying has been less and less and less.
Yeah, and the sellers just get more and more aggressive. Last 2 seconds. All right, that 1 hour candle did close bullish. Let's see if this next one.
Yeah, the 5 minute closed super bearish. Now we're breaking down. Fuck.
There we go.
There's the breakdown. Although we did create a night, depending on if we break down and flush, we can look for a pullback into this 5 minute supply zone.
Well, I got it short.
Oh, you already got
I
in?
got back in at 45.
Oh, well, that was
I got a little
short.
better of an entry.
Yeah, we're coming down now.
If I would have just stayed in my original position, I would have been fine.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Because we never tapped 53.
Yeah, this is coming down now.
All right, we're getting rewarded now. Let's go. All right. All right, my profit target is these lows down here at 15,970. So let's see if we can't ride this thing down. Because I think with all of that buying that we just absorbed up there, I think this market really wants to flush down. So the last piece of the puzzle is seeing this bitch, Microsoft, get below VWAP. Like, if we can get Microsoft to break down to 376, we're going down. Like, we're going timber. Nice little 15-minute print, doji candle print. Pretty much an evening star print on the 15. So I like that as well. We're pretty much at the high. If this thing is going to flush, we're at the high. So I'm just going to look to hold this all the way down to 97075, 971 is where I'm looking at. I just really, really hope these fucking buyers are done. If not, we're going to get toasted once again. But our risk is only 7 points, so see what happens.
Yeah, no, I think this is much, much better.
Yeah. I like this entry better out of all 3 entries that I took. Again, all 3 entries really only cost me like $200. So it's not even the risk to reward up here is just so high that I can't really lose unless I over trade it, right? Like, unless I over risk it, I should say, because I get the feeling that the market wants to come down from here. Therefore, I'm willing to take multiple trades to get the entry that I need in order to hold. Will this be the last entry I take? I don't fucking know, because the market's stupid. It does stupid shit. And Microsoft, everybody wants to buy AI today. And so it's fucking up my short thesis. And here they come yet again. Motherfucker.
God,
I swear to goodness, bro. Like, stop. Sellers, like do something, man. Do something. Come on, man.
Microsoft has no chill today.
None, bro. Like, this motherfucker, every time they try to sell it off, people just keep buying it.
Yeah, I think it could come down though, because
Microsoft
just
I'm about to walk the fuck away. I'm about to put my fucking stop. My take profit is what, 100 points away? Or yeah, I'm gonna put my take profit for 100 points away, and then I'm walking away.
Oh, you put
all of this is
away?
just, yeah, I'm gonna put it 100 points away. I think when we drop, we're gonna drop. Like, we're gonna drop. Like, that's what I think. So I'm gonna plan that accordingly. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go make my bid.
Yeah, I think he should be all right. It's coming down. We just had a failed rally right there. Get 8 right up. This is looking like a very bearish 5 minute candle. So I think he's okay. No mercy. T Hob's lagging. Oh, I don't know. He just left, so I'm glad it's not me today. Normally my internet be fucking up. All right, let's see. A lot of selling going on at these lows. I think we break down lower. I'm hoping for a retest. I didn't get in where I should have got in, so just kind of hesitated a little bit. With all the back and forth action, I just didn't trust it. But it's looking good. We're breaking down. I think Hobbs has a banger on his hands. I think he got in at like 45, he said. So he's up almost 20 points. I do expect this to pull back, though. So I'm looking to get in back up at the 90 minute if we pull back. Till then, I wait. Really nice 5 minute candle though. Yeah, I think this thing wants to break down even further. I think this thing wants to break down even further. Oh yeah, we're gone. Oh, we're gone. Yeah, he might get this 100 points. He might get that 100 points. They just loaded the boat below. Damn. Damn good trade. Took a couple entries to get there though. Yeah, if it No Mercy said you're
let's
lagging.
go. Let's go. Let's go. We up 750 on the trade. Let's fucking go, bro. Power walking away. Let's fucking go. You get in short?
No, I never came back up. So I could have maybe got in short on the retest, but it's okay. It's all good.
All right.
I'm just gonna. I'll see if we get a bounce and we come back up to this. If we come back up to 640, which I know is a lot of points, but if we come back up, then I'll short it. But I'm not gonna chase this short.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold this one. I think we're gonna flush. Like my goal is 9. My target is 9.15.97075, but I think we can get down to 15.918 today. I just look at it like the market tried to put it in its high, and we failed very, very badly to put that high in. So we'll see what happens. See what the market wants to do up here.
Yeah,
I'm at break even. Can't lose on the trade. So
the only thing I will say is that the market still hasn't broke that 16,000 15.99 level, and now we're getting an egregious ass bounce. So
yeah, we still haven't broke that 16,000 level. Like I know we won't crash, so to speak, until we break below 16,000. That's where I feel like the most pain is going to be in the market, but this could be another bounce back to the upside. So we'll see what happens.
But the market can't go straight up; it can't go straight down. So the hope would be that this fails and we continue down lower. So we'll see.
Yeah, this is when I regret only taking one contract.
Yeah,
this is where the regrets come in. It's like fuck.
Yeah, because if you would have taken two contracts, you'd have taken one off the table. Then
the goal is not to go below 400 on this trade. So if we go below 400, that'll be my mental stop to get out. But that's
the hard part of one contract,
and I'll be fine.
That's the hard part of one contract trading is not being greedy.
No, I'm cool with it. Like I'm cool giving back 200 or 300. You just gotta like pick a number in your brain where it's like, okay, am I okay making this amount? Like I'm okay giving back 200 as long as I can secure 4. Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm cool with that. So it's like in my brain, I got my finger on the trigger, ready to exit the trade for 400. And now that I got these positions settled, I understand now that I can close certain positions and leave the other ones open. So I would close the ones that are still in the combine phase, and then leave the take profit one, the one that's funded. Since I'm over the threshold, I can leave that one open.
Yeah, it's 5-minute candle. It's not looking nice.
No, not at all. But we're still setting lower highs, higher lows. I mean, lower lows. So This could be just a small little pullback, and then we go back up and we go continue to go down. So I'm gonna try to hold it
Agreed.
unless we go below 400. Then I'm gonna get the fuck out. There we go. Here we go. Come back down. Got 4 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. Ah, oh, don't you do that. Come on, do something. How many more minutes we got left in this 15-minute candle?
These
3
bulls are
minutes.
not fucking playing around.
Bro, they just
today.
refuse to fucking quit. These motherfuckers is like MC Hammer.
Yeah, Microsoft bounced off VWAP and found buyers, but it's trying to come back down. So you just need Microsoft to break below VWAP, and you'll be fine. Looks like it's going to. Looks like we picked up. Oh yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I'm locking in the highs above 3.5. If we come up above 3.5, then I'm out. If we don't, then I'm gonna hold this shit to my profit target. I'm just gonna lock in above structure that we already built. I'm not gonna get distracted by all of this nonsense that's going on down here. Like, this shit is irrelevant, honestly. Like, if we're not breaking structure back to the upside, then you're just dancing. So we're locking in basically 10 points right now. So we're locking in 200 bucks to potentially lock in a lot more. That was a failure right there.
That was another pullback to go lower.
Just watching the VIX over here trying to get busy. That'll be my last saving grace if the VIX can just go super saiyan to the upside. Microsoft trying to break below VWAP here.
Yeah.
All right, I got my profit target set. I'll walk away. I'll be right back.
Well, he locked in profit, so you can't lose on the trade. He locked in like 200. So if this thing comes back, the only thing you don't want this to be is you don't want this to be another inverse head and shoulders. Let's check chat. Nice trade, Hobbs. Get him, Hobbs. Yeah. It's a good trade. Let's check and see. Coming down. Oof. Just want to break these lows and hold it. Break the lows and hold. I'm not really seeing any
All right, not
any
liking this
like
double bottom. I'm out. I'm gone.
yeah, I'm not seeing any big orders come in to the for the bullish case
I
just
didn't.
yet.
I didn't like the double
But
bottom down there on the 1 minute, so I took my profits.
nah, that's not a bad. It's not a bad. Not a bad reason.
I understand that we're in the range, and I think we can continue to come down. It's just when we get to moving slow like this, it does not give me warm and fuzzies. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a $600 trade. I can't be mad at that. Like $615 added to the stack. Let's keep going, baby. Let's keep building. Pew! I think I'm done trading this account. I'll go over to my Topstep account. It's fine.
All right, we're coming down.
Son of a bitch. This bitch
Coming-
is flush.
Coming down.
It's gonna go to my
Yeah.
profit target. Oh, that should have just stayed away.
It might. I'm
short?
looking. No, I could.
Okay.
I had another
Look at
reason,
this one.
but we're in the middle.
All of these fucking buyers.
I still think this could be a higher low being put in to go back to the upside.
The 1 hour could agree with that thesis. I just think we need to get below 16,000. Like that's going to be key for us to drop. I like the thesis that we go, but I didn't like this double bottom, and I didn't like the fact that we were starting to create like a falling wedge on the 1 minute. So
yeah, we just created another double bottom as well, actually.
Yeah,
on the 5 and on the 1.
I'm lagging. My bad, guys.
I mean,
Hey, man,
I
got shitty internet. Okay, I don't have shitty internet. I just got a lot of things going on with this little ass MacBook. Right, get them hives. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it, guys. Nice trade hives. Thanks, guys. Yeah, this trade was all about the pre-market plan, right? My pre-market plan called for me to look for shorts into this, basically look for weak rallies. Oh, let me show you guys my screen real quick. Now that I'm out of the trade, like I can actually speak freely, right? Like my thought process this morning was when I was on the road, I didn't get a chance to give you guys my pre-market plan, but that's why I was telling Jay, I was like, yeah, I like this 90 minute. I understand that he doesn't like it. He didn't like it at first because of the wick, but I look at the reaction, right? Like what happened after this, and like this was aggressive selling, right? And look at the 90 minute now. It looks exactly like what happened when we came up here the last time, right? So that being said, my pre-market plan, I'm looking for longs at this 3 hour demand zone because you can see what happened overnight at the 3 hour, right? We aggressively pushed out of that area. And guess what? As soon as we came up here, we dumped down. Guess where we found buyers? Right at this 3 hour demand zone, right? If you look on the 3 hour, this is exactly what was built overnight, right? So I missed that trade because I was on the road. So I said, okay, that's fine. I'll look to short it on the way back up. Well, if we go to the 90-minute supply zone, I said in my trading plan, I said, I'm looking to short weak rallies, right? So let me show you what a weak rally looks like, okay? Weak rally immediately met with selling. And I'm sorry if I'm lagging. My bad. I don't know why I'm blue. Why the fuck am I blue?
Because you're sad. You're a Smurf. He's a Smurf. I knew they existed. I knew it.
What the fuck? You
can't tell me otherwise. He's a Smurf. He's a Smurf.
Doesn't matter. I'll be blue today. Whatever. So this was a weak rally, and I missed the short. And I said, okay, I missed this short, but I expect price to come back up here and retest. Well, we got the retest right here. I took the short. I lost on the trade. It came and stopped me out at the highs. Guess what? I took another short. I lost on the trade. It came and stopped me out at the highs. Guess what? I took another short. I lost on the trade. It came and stopped me out at the highs. And guess what? Because I believed and I had conviction in this area, I didn't give a fuck about the losses because the losses were like $100 to me. I'm risking 5 to 7 points, right? The most I was risking at one point was 10 points. And I cut that trade for a 3-point loss because I understood what was happening. I understood that we were getting absorption here and we could potentially push up. But as soon as I saw this last candle print right here on the 1 minute, I didn't even hesitate. As soon as I saw it print on the 15-second first. I was watching the 15-second on my TraderVate account. But this little rejection candle right here is what I was waiting on. I said, that's the one I want. And it printed on the 15-second chart much faster. So I said, okay, I'm in. I got in. What did I get in at? I got it. This was my best entry of all the three of them. I got in right here at 4.5, 6045. My target, if we got aggressive, which we did not, right? My target, if we got aggressive and broke through some of these lows, was going to first be 971 right here, this 3-hour demand zone, which made sense. And then I said, if we look extremely aggressive, I'll look to target 918, right? Which I think we still go to by the end of the day. Like, I still think we're coming down, right? Because if you look at the daily, again, this is, you can take this theory how you want to, right? But usually, and when I say usually, it's a statistic, it's 80% of the time, Monday sets the high or it sets the low. What I think is happening today, because we failed to break above this 90-minute supply zone, I think Monday might have set our high. And that's how my thought process is going. So anytime we come close to the 90-minute supply zone, I'm instantly looking for shorts. Like, until you break above the previous day high, which was Friday's high at 605,350, if you bring your ass into this red box, I'm looking to short the market. Because it only makes sense until we break above it that these shorts are valid, right? They will be invalidated once we close above the previous day high, right? And that's why I said, for me, I'm only looking for longs if we break and close above the previous day high, or I'm looking for longs at this 3-hour demand zone. Everything else is noise, right? Like, I'm looking for shorts at this supply area and then shorts below previous day low at 598025 if we break these lows. You feel me? So, like, those are my 3-4 areas of trading interest where I will not be trading this shit right here. That's why Justin said, fuck it, good trade, bro. I'm not trading right here, right? And it doesn't mean that you can't trade there. It just means that the probability, especially when you understand that today the market is range bound. If you understand that today is range bound, then guess what? If you get 30, 40 points from this market, you probably should take it. Hell, you might want to think about taking 20, right? And that's why I had to stop myself and say, okay, don't let the greed fuck around and find out. I still think we're going to flush, but why do I need to sit and find out? I made enough money today to say, baby, I had a good day of work today, right? This is real money now, right? I'm not trading, a combine. I am trading a combine account. It's mirrored to my real money account, right? But I'm also trading for my real account. Like, I can't go back to my wife and say, yeah, I was a 700, but I didn't take it. I gave it all back. I can't say that no more because that's real, right? Like, she gonna be like, you did what? Like, you know what I mean? So now I got to start thinking about my family and realize, okay, when I'm taking these trades, am I picking a reasonable target? This was a reasonable target until things changed on the tape, right? Once things changed on the tape for me, the target was no longer reasonable. So I took my profits. I'm up over $1,300 today. I don't need to take another fucking trade in that account. Like, I don't need to do anything. I'm clear for takeoff on the Apex fucking payout. I'm well over the $2,600 threshold. These motherfuckers owe me $2,000, and best believe we gonna get all that paper, right? So that's just how I'm thinking about it, man. Like, I'm thinking about it more as a business now, and I'm understanding that the market's in a range. So, like, why try to get more from the market than the market's trying to give today? So I hope that helps somebody out there.
Yeah, the market reversed perfectly too. Wonder, probably doesn't look like, yeah, nope, the 15-minute doesn't look like that at all. I mean, I guess we technically bounced in 15-minute demand, but the market is making higher lows on the way back up, and we
We're
couldn't
heading
break
back
below.
up. Sure. We bounced off that 5-minute demand zone again. And now we're starting to squeeze, right? Because notice this time we didn't come down all the way down here. This time we only came to this level where we built support. So you expect the market to squeeze and finally break above this previous day high. So, which would change my thesis on, whether this was the high or not. I'm looking at this as like this was the high of the week. Like, I don't think if today closes and we don't break above 605,350, we won't see it the rest of the week. That's my thesis.
Oh shit! That might have just caught everybody right there. Fuck.
That's what I mean. Like, I really think sellers are about to slowly start taking control. And just to support that thesis, let's just take a look at the VIX, right? Like, again, like I told you guys, the VIX is at a deadly fucking level. Like the VIX should be reversing at some point. I don't know when, but we're asking for a lot for this VIX to continue to sell off like it is. Like we're asking for a shit ton from the VIX.
That was a deadly sell-off right there, and they're trying to load the boat. The problem with this trade is I never got what we got the last time. I was looking for that liquidity sweep. We got it on the way down. We came back and we held the low, but I think the best thing is those liquidity sweeps where you can actually catch those traders. Like we got the liquidity sweep. I don't know if you're looking at my screen. I know they're not. We got the liquidity sweep
I'm
right here. We got the liquidity sweep right here, and see how we were able to push back up. We came down here, but we never got the liquidity sweep here. We just held this high rate, or we held the low, which is bullish, don't get me wrong, but it really didn't trap traders like it trapped traders here, right? So if we do come back up, that's fine, but I would much rather see us come back down. Maybe put in that low to trap traders. If not, then this is either just gonna be a very choppy run back up, or we're gonna dump at some point. So for those reasons, I will just sit here and chill. There's no reason to really there's no real reason to front run anything. So we'll see what happens. We did, I guess, kind of sweep up, which is good. But now we're coming back down and failing. On the 5-minute, we could be putting in we have a really nice doji candle. So we'll see if that reacts. But again, I've played in no man's land enough to get burnt. And the only thing I was going to do there was try to long the market back up. But I really didn't get what I really wanted to see. I could have longed it. It could have worked out, but because I was looking at longs, I just didn't like it enough to actually long it. And now the value area has moved down even lower. The value area high just shifted down. So we'll see what happens.
It always makes me feel better when I sell my position, and then the market does exactly why. The market does exactly what I thought it was going to do based off the reason why I sold my position.
Yeah.
We were just looking to. I think like I said, I think we still sell off. I just know that I wouldn't want to sit through this.
Yeah, this would be a hard hold, but you did get in really early, so you would have been able to withstand it. But the uncertainty is a fucking killer, though.
Well, I'm mirroring my Apex accounts, so the Combine accounts.
Gotcha. The drawdown, yeah. The unrealized profit would fuck you.
So I needed to know exactly which ones were the Combine accounts, and I didn't feel like checking all of that shit on the position. So I was just like, I'll figure that out.
You can get out of positions like individually.
Yes. So that position tool that I told you about yesterday, you can actually right click on it and close certain positions.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So like I can close each position individually, or you can just you right click on it and you can select exit and clear at market, but it'll just do it for that position. I found that out when I was watching a video yesterday or one of these days. I was like, holy shit. I just got to figure out which one is which because they all just say NQZ.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they say something different when I'm actually in the trade.
Can't you see the account number though at the top to change it, or no?
Unless there's something else I can put on there. Let me see. Let me go to settings.
Valdez says,
"Oh no,
what up, fellas? Got chopped up this morning. LOL. We don't trade Mondays. I trade Mondays. Me and Hobbs didn't get chopped up. Should have came to the shop earlier. we could have gave you the right haircut instead of getting a fucked up fade on one side, your hair all afro on the other side. But it does happen though. We were adamant to not trade in the middle of all this and only trade. I took a long down at the lows. Hobbs took a short up at the highs. So we're pretty adamant on only trading the extremes and not fucking around with this. Although there was a couple of good long opportunities in the middle, which I would have taken the longs in the middle. I wouldn't have tried the shorts unless we broke below here. If we broke below this level, then I think shorts would have been valid again. But I honestly still think that Bulls are more in control of this market than the Bears at the moment. Every pullback's been ate up, so just a rangy day. We'll see. The Bears have a job to defend the high, and the Bulls have the job to break the high. So we'll see. It looks like this could be a defense right here, though. This could be a potential. Nope, never mind. Take that back. We're gonna continue.
Let's say, bro, take a look at Apple, bro.
I don't need to look at Apple. I can see the fucking orders coming in on NQ to know. But this is value area high again, so this could be an area where Bears look to defend to go lower. And again, we're getting that same kind of. Well, never mind. I take that back. Yeah, no, we may continue up. I don't know. I'm just reserved to not trade in this area. As a matter of fact, let me get rid of this structure because we already broke it and been playing around. So I don't pick up the structure anymore.
Yeah, Valdez. I had a talk with myself this weekend, and I told myself I'm done putting restrictions on days that I can or cannot trade, times that I can or cannot trade, except for the Tokyo session. I will never trade that shit ever. But the way I looked at it, man, is I trust my strategy. I trust myself to manage my risk. So trade, right? Like Monday's no different. You know, as much as I, look at my stats and say I have bad days on Mondays, that is true. But you know what I do that I don't do on most days on Mondays is I don't take into consideration that Monday's usually a fucking consolidation range bound day in comparison to the rest of the days. So I try to trade it looking for huge moves. Today, I didn't do that. Today, I understood the moves and I understood the market prior to taking any trades. And once I understood that, I said, okay, I'm just going to trade here. Justin took the long. I was on the road, came back. I took 2 back-to-back shorts. I took a short in the morning before the market opened. And then I took another short basically at the same spot, right? So I followed my plan down to a T. I took the trade 3 times. I lost on it 3 times, right? And I won the 4th time, and it took care of all my losses, and made me a profit. So can't really complain today, man. And like I said, I'm gonna try to show up every single day and trade this market, and get through any fears that I have in regards to this market. So. I probably won't be trading my Topstep account though if this bullshit continues. I tell you that much.
Yes, I think this is the potential lower high being put in.
Mm-hmm. This is your pullback right here.
Yeah, it is potentially.
But Apple motherfucker just keep going.
Yeah, Microsoft is still going too. But Microsoft could be putting in a lower high here as well.
Too many mixed signals, man.
A lot of mixed signals. Ooh, shit. Damn. My oh, it's okay. I had my finger on the trigger. I almost hit the short button and was like, this is going against my rule. Don't do it. But this was an area where I was looking to short just because we're at the value area.
Bro, you're only 3 points away from the entry, 7 points away.
No, that's true. Oh man, looking at the 15-second chart be fucking me up sometimes. I'd be like, oh
yeah, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? You're only 7 points away. Zoom out.
That's true. I saw that big ass dump on the tape too. I was like, oh fuck.
That's the beauty of playing the 15-second chart. You can still be late and still be early. That's why I like taking my entries off the 15-second because when I hesitate, I'll be like, wait a minute, I'm on a 15-second chart. I'm not late. Because when I zoom out, I'll be like, oh, damn. That entry I took on my last trade, I took it off the 15-second. And I was late by 3 structures. There were 3 structures that formed before I got into that trade. And then I looked at the 1 minute. I said, oh, I'm at the top. Let's go. So you got to keep that part in mind when you're trading the 15-second.
Yeah. It looks like we could be making a lower high here, to be honest, which is fucking insane. This market continues to just push.
I just don't like it. Nothing about it I like.
Yeah.
Apple's trying to break above all of this shit. And meanwhile, we look like we're trying to get a little selly up here, but I'm not buying it because Apple's about to break out. And if Apple breaks out, ES is going to break out. And then if ES breaks out, it's definitely taking NQ with it. So I'm going to take my little money and go play some video games or something.
Let's see what happens right here.
Wait for tomorrow when the actual volume comes back into the market. Okay, so when you open up this position thing, it gives you. I wonder, can I click on it? So it tells you. Oh, you can double click on it, and it tells you futures, standard day margin, value per point. Nah, it doesn't tell you anything about the contract.
We're doing that same shit we were doing up at the highs. Question is, are we gonna break through? Yeah, no, that's a rally-based rally. I'm not shorting this shit. We're about to go.
Nah, we're putting orders underneath too.
Yeah,
I told you, do not short.
rally-based.
Do not short against Apple, bro. Apple is on the move right now. I do not short against that big motherfucker. Nope.
Yeah, I just looked at the 5 minute. I was like, wait, hold on, that's a basing candle. That's a rally-based rally. Nope, I ain't shorting this shit. Fuck that.
If Apple's rallying, you better rally with that motherfucker because it will steamroll your ass out the way.
Hit with the true okie dokie.
Oh, Apple is rallying. 189.74.
It's a choppy way back up.
I'm with it. Like I said, just break above this structure. Like I'm cool playing longs. I'm not interested in longs until we come and we break above 0.605.350. We break and close above there. I'll look for the retest on the way back down.
Ooh. Hey, everybody, if you look at the 5 minute chart right now, this could be the inverse head and shoulders playing itself out right now, actually. You see this? There's a head. Are y'all looking at my screen right now? Or are you looking at Hop's screen? Oh, yeah, look at mine. Y'all see there's the shoulder, the head, and then this is the potential shoulder being put in.
Yeah, I like my heads to be longer than that. Like I like a nice healthy dip.
You like a long head?
Shut up.
You like your head to be long? Oh, y'all heard it here first. Hobbs likes a long head. He don't like a short head. He needs that head to be long.
How you like that double dose of Alabama you got this weekend?
Man, fuck you.
Literally the same play. Like,
man,
God.
That shit was literally the same play. I watched the show. And then the announcer was like, yeah, Alabama just did that shit. They Alabama boys. I was like, if you don't shut the fuck up.
Damn, Jalen, did you watch the Bama game this weekend?
He probably did. He was like, Milrow, I'll give you one better. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, he's like, fine, I got y'all. Say less. Corner. Ugh.
That was like, fuck, bro. Fuck.
That was nasty, bro. That game was
I'm
nasty.
definitely looking for a rejection here. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm looking at Apple.
Oh, I mean, if Apple wants to push, it can push, but Apple is also could potentially.
It's at its highs too, but it don't look like it's going to fucking reject. So we'll see.
I mean, yeah, this shit does.
Neither does the tape. That's why I started laughing. I was like,
matter of fact, look, I missed the damn. Sometimes I wish I would just zoom out on some of this shit because fuck, that was a what are we from there? It's a 20-point rally. We're probably going for the high right now.
You was about to short that shit though.
No. I have not. There is no reason for me to short this market just yet. I'll wait on some type of confirmation before I try to short it. But I was just looking at the structure down low.
Yeah, the 5 minute demand zone. See it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The five. There's a 5 minute.
That's why I got out because when we come to those demand zones and we don't flush, I get out. I'd be like, nope, because I know this is where I would be taking the market long.
But there's a 5 minute supply zone within this 90 minute, and that's what I'm looking at.
There's so much.
I just don't want to front run this, but then there's also this rally-based rally at 1620 or 1628.25. So I'm like, ugh, there's just a lot to behold right here. But Bears should want to defend this and make a lower high here, and this would be a 5 minute. This would be a 5 minute head and shoulders. So we'll see.
So when you come up here and you point out all of this stuff, when do you actually hit the sell button? What you waiting on right now to hit the sell?
I'm just waiting to see what these orders look like up here to react to them.
Oh,
I'm looking for like a mini pattern within the pattern up here,
I got you.
either on the tape or uh,
Candle.
candlesticks or something. Like I like the upper pattern, but just because we have this pattern potentially forming doesn't mean it's gonna fucking work out. So I wouldn't have just gotten short just because we started selling off. Because if you're looking now, we're trying to break this.
We're stalling out.
We are trying to stall out.
And Apple's starting to reverse a little bit here too. We'll see what happens. I'm interested, but I'm not. I'm my trader base closed. I'm not touching this shit no more. I'm over.
You always got the steps to the top. But you know the neck wasn't long enough for you. You need a longer neck, so it's all good.
DJ Dig Fishy said Hobbs a fool. What I do? I just said
you asked for that long neck. That's what you did. That's what your ass did.
Man, you should have take these hurts, baby.
Man, shut your ass up. Jalen Hurts is a little bitch. I mean, he's not, but he is in my book right now.
Oh boy, Hurts gave you that 2-piece.
Yeah,
Hurts, what are you waiting on?
Hurts definitely hurt me. That's for sure.
He's waiting on confirmation. So I was just curious. I wasn't being facetious. I was curious, like what, because I know what I look for, right? Like I wouldn't be shorting this either, but I know what I look for. I'm just curious of like what is his final decision when he looks to hit the sell button. Right?
I mean, I would love to see a CBD divergence or something like that, or like some type of candlestick pattern too would work out. Like right now, there's no reason to step in front of these bulls right now, and they're going for the 50s yet again. So they put another lower high. So I mean, you know, it could be a lot of things, which is why you got to wait for confirmation. And now they just cleared the tape for the 50s, so it looks like maybe bulls might want to allow this to, or bears might want to allow this to come up higher. And if that's the case, then I'm definitely not stepping in front of this. But we'll see. That was a pretty bullish push up.
Yeah. Like for me, when I'm in an area of interest, dig Fishy, I go down to the 15-second chart. This is the 15-second chart for me, right? And you can see this is where that 1, 2, 3, 4. We tapped this area 4 times, right? And every single time I took a trade, I knew that it was a high risk trade. That's why I knew I had to get in early so I could risk a lot less. I lost on this one, and nothing changed about my entry. The only thing that changed is I got a better entry every time, right? The last time I took it, the thing that made me more confident was what I saw on the tape, in addition to the break of structure here on the 15-second chart, right? Like we got this break of structure right here. We closed below right here. And as soon as we pop back up, I was like, all right, I'm in, right? I'm in short. And that's why I was asking him, what does he look for? Because for me, what I would be looking for is exactly probably what we're seeing right now. If I go over to the 15-second, yep. I would have been looking on the 15-second chart. I would have been looking for this candle structure right here, right? Because that's the candle structure I would be looking for on any other time frame, right? That's why I asked, like, so what are you actually looking for? Because to me, if you're waiting on too much, you'll miss the move or you'll miss the entry, and then it'll be a little bit too risky for you, right? For me, there's certain things that I look for, and this is a dead giveaway. And the way that I look at it is I invert the chart, right? Because I know that I can read bullish price action much easier than I can read bearish price action. I don't know why. Call me stupid, call me whatever, but I know that I can read bullish price action better. So I invert the charts, and as soon as I see a close above, right, a nice bullish candle. So this was bullish, and I would probably be in on this next candle at around 4.8, putting my stop at 5.0. My risk is 2 points, right? As soon as I get 10 points, I'm up a 5-to-1 risk reward on the trade, right? And here comes the retest potentially, or we push up, right? At that point, I can go to break even at 4.8. We're already up 20 points on the trade, right? So no matter what happens right here, I can either take the fucking 20 points or sit at break even and it's a risk-free trade. That's why I try to get in so early, because the risk to reward is very rewarding, right? Like when other people are waiting for another retest or another break or what, I'm already up 20 points. Like I don't need to fucking wait. I can get out right now. Or I could just hold to where I think price is actually going, right? So that's why I specifically asked that question, because there's things that I've back tested that I specifically look for at key areas, and this is one of them. Like if my trader rate wasn't closed and I wasn't teaching, I would have 100% took this entry because it fits what I look for. It's not to say that Justin is doing the wrong thing. It just doesn't fit what he looks for. That's why I asked, like, at the point of execution, what are you actually looking for? Because sometimes we can get drowned in all of the technicals and all of the price action that we forget that we actually have to pull the fucking trigger in order to make money, right? So that's why I asked the question. Again, I wasn't being facetious. I was just asking his thought process, right? So
yeah. And see, I didn't see enough to get short. I mean, it worked out. I mean, slowly, but I want to retest. Like we just had all that selling. I want to retest in a failure, especially just looking at the candlestick structure of everything. Because we're still bullish. Like we still haven't really broken the bullish momentum. So yeah, you could have scalped that and gotten, like Hop said, 20 points, 15 points, whatever. That's fine. But I would much rather hold this down to 16,000 to even lower. So bears are still defending the highs. But I think that could have been that could have been the selling needed to push us up higher potentially. So if not, then we fail, and that's great. And I'll look to try to get in short, but we'll see.
Apple's still pushing, trying to get to 190 right now. So
yeah, it's gotta be patient. See what we do when we come back up, because most of the time look, if you miss the first short, you had a chance at a second short. If you miss that short, then you might have an opportunity to short here. So and this could be the short that ends up actually breaking us down all the way. You never know. So we'll see.
See what happened when we get above this previous day high is what I want to see. Oh, that's the retest right there.
Yeah, I still think we come back.
Apple's still at 190. God.
Yeah, bulls are still trying. And honestly, there's nothing stopping them right now besides potential active sellers.
Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, Alphabet, even Tesla's getting a piece of the party today. Like, you step in front of these bulls if you want to.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm just chilling.
Man, look at all of this structure we built on the way up. Like, it's just
another rejection. But
rally-based rally after rally-based rally after rally-based rally. Like, look on the
five. We actually tapped in. If you took the whole candle, we actually tapped into that 5-minute demand zone.
Yeah, no, you're talking about the wick to wick, right?
Yeah. If you took
that's the fair value gap.
Yeah, we popped right back into it, and then find buyers.
This is,
and that's the other thing I was concerned about too, was the fact that we would come back down here, find buyers, and then come right back up, and that's what we did. Mm-hmm. So it's another reason why I didn't short it off rip. There's a lot of things to think about. There's a lot to think about.
Yeah, but again,
I try not to overthink though.
Yeah, but and you got to understand the trade that you're in, right? Like if you spot, it's okay. Like, this is why I say you have to understand, like, every trade's not going to be a 30-40 point trade, right? Like, it's not going to be.
Yeah.
Right. And if I see all of this buying coming in, right, but I see an opportunity to short the market, then I see buyers step back in, I'm completely okay with taking 15 points, right? Like, you got to mentally be prepared for that, right? And I think that's like for us, and this looks like another opportunity to short. This shit's fucking nuts. But I think for us, we've just gotten into that thought process of, I'm going to take this trade and I need it to go for 40 to 60 points. It's like, yeah, that works on some days. But on other days, like, this ain't what it is. Like, unless you long down here at the bottom, it's like you're not getting no 50 to 30 point move, right? Like, it's just not coming. So you need to be okay with taking 20, 10, because you're padding the stats either way, right? Like, at this point, I'm a walking profitability is what I'm trying to get to. $400 to $1,000 a day is enough to pay every bill in my house in the next 3 months. Right. Once I'm done with one account in Apex, just one, right? Well, once I've had one account for 3 months in Apex, $400 a day will pay every bill in this freaking house and some. And it leaves me with my check that I get every month, which is a handsome check, right? Like, so it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fight that no more. Like, bro, like, nah, get my money, Marky. Like, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's facts. Even $200.
Yeah, even $200 a day, right? Like, it pays every bill in my fucking house. So it's like, bro, why am I even fighting this shit anymore? Like, I know for a fact I can come to this market and get $500. There's no doubt in my mind that I can come to the market and make $500. No doubt. You give me a $5,500 drawdown and $2,500 drawdown, I will get you $500 in the market. Therefore, that's how I'm trading, right? Like I'm mirroring everything, and I'm like, if I can make $500 to $700 across 4 accounts that I got funded, well, 5 accounts, well, it'll be 7 accounts in the next 3 months is where I'm looking at. And then after those 3 months, and I get one payout from all 7 accounts will be over $10,000 or $11,000. Like, where can you do that at? Every 10 days, I can bring home $10,000, $11,000. All right, I'll take that. And then in 3 months, whatever's left over, I can take that money out too. And then I can put money toward getting the other 16 or 15 accounts. And now I mirror all of them. And now every 10 days, I'm taking out $2,000 from 20 fucking accounts. Plus my 3 Topstep accounts, whatever I make over there is cool, because guess what? Over there, the way I'm looking at that is the drawdown's too small to play minis. So I'm just playing 2 micros, and I'm building those accounts very, very slowly, because I own that account. I have a funded account in Topstep. They can't charge me per month. And I have 2 compound accounts that I'm taking my sweet ass time with, playing 2 micros and letting this shit play out, right? Once you get
these highs again,
once you get the psychology of how to use these prop firms to your advantage, you will stop rushing the process. The process will get you paid, but you have to have one, right? If you don't have a strategy or a process that you believe in, you got to get that first. And once you have that, man, these things are infinite money glitch. I see all the stories out there about people blowing their accounts once they get funded. And, I'm not going to be that dude. I told my Discord, I told Justin, I said, once I get an account funded, it's over. Don't even ask me how it's doing. Just know it's alive, because I will not blow it. It will not happen, right? Because the way I'm looking at it is it means way too much for me and mine at that point. Therefore, if I need to size down, fuck it, I'll size down. What's it going to hurt? Sizing down is still hella bread for your family. It is. Even though on Topstep, I'm sized down to 2 micros over there because I had a bad fucking day that took damn near all of my profits away, right? But on 2 micros, guess what? I'm never in danger of blowing the account. So just think about that, man. I hope that, resonates with somebody. All right, we're tapping that previous day high right now at 16053. Looks like we're going to push right through that shit like butter. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we also just have the trend line as well that we've been rejecting pretty religiously. So see what happens here. These bulls have just been so strong.
They had to do a lot of buying to get us up here. A lot of buying, because these sellers really wanted to take this shit down. All right, so all that shit I was talking about Monday being the high, we about to fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out today. Is this the high or is this the low? That's the question. Do we continue to go higher all week? That's the question. Yeah, Dig Fishy. I'm glad it makes sense to you, man. Like I said, bro, like just stop overthinking this shit and stop treating these fucking prop firm accounts like they lottery tickets, man. This shit can change your life, bro. Like, I think people get on social media and they see people like Patrick, you know what I'm saying, making $20,000 in a day, $30,000 in a day. But go back, just do a little research, right? Go back and look at the account that he made $20,000, $30,000 on, right? Look at that account and then see when he made the $20,000 versus how much he actually took out versus how much is left in the account now. And then think about it. Well, you've been trading for 2-3 months. You made $20,000 in one day, but the account is only at like 30 grand. But you trade every day live on YouTube and you claim to make money every day live on YouTube. So how is the account not at more than fucking $30,000? Like the math ain't mathing, and that's okay. Like I'm not hating on him. Like I want him to continue to prosper. I'm just saying your mindset needs to be how to control my risk, because the reason why his account probably isn't growing is because his risk is out of fucking control. It's a lottery ticket every time he presses the button because he's risking over 80% of the account every time he presses the button.
Well, the difference between him and everybody else, though, is that he's getting all these accounts for free.
A lot of them he's getting for free.
And he's also a fucking multimillionaire, so he doesn't have to
already. So he don't care.
He's not trading with that same level of like pressure. I need this money, because he doesn't really need the money.
Nope.
Right?
He says it loud and clear.
But that's what everybody needs to get to, the point like where it's just, I don't need this money, so I can trade without having to worry about the money. So
I agree. I just think that level of maturity comes with confidence in your strategy, right? I think that's when everything changes, when you really have confidence in your strategy, right? Once you feel that, it's like, okay, now I can make this shit twerk. I just got to cut out all the dumb shit I do, right? Because even when I have confidence in my strategy, but I still do dumb shit sometimes. Like, oh my goodness.
There it goes. When is this gonna break? There it is.
Well, we were waiting on the break above the previous day high. The question is, do we break? Do we sell off here? That's the question. Or do we keep going? Because that's Friday's high right there. It just got broke. This is what I was waiting on, to see if we close above this and hold.
Yeah, that was an immediate rejection.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. I was like, let's see if it holds is the question.
That hit a 5-minute supply zone actually.
Oh, from like Friday.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, from Friday. Yep.
That was a very, very key area that just broke right there. So let's see how buyers react to it. I don't see no reason for them to let their foot off the pedal now. God damn, Microsoft and fucking Apple.
Yeah, Apple just broke its high of the day.
The whole market looking bluish, real Smurfish right now. I don't know. Still like shorts.
I do too.
I still like shorts. I can't help it. When I see the market this overextended, I'm like, yeah, okay. I like shorts. I can't fucking help it.
I do too, but it's only they might be a little short lived. That might have been a good opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, just
right there.
Yeah, I thought that was a great opportunity to short the market. I just didn't short it. I'm like, nah, my shit's closed. I'm done. I'm just preaching at this point. They just slapped 175 orders up there, 16070, which is basically the supply zone area. I got another 90-minute supply up here as well. So,
this breaks. It'll be a failed previous high day break. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask.
What's up?
Not you, Dig Fishy. You're trading?
Not you.
You're trading Forex. Or are you doing Forex prop firms by any chance? Because them bitches are expensive.
Yeah, bro. Them shits is taxing. I just don't understand why people
highway robbery
Forex platforms. I mean, Forex prop firms.
Yeah, they have like 3 fucking steps to get funded. They just changed the rules to where they used to have a time limit on how long.
It used to be like 30 days. You had to get it done or some shit. Like, like if everything else wasn't enough pressure.
Yeah, Forex prop firms was really trying to fuck you over for real. Them motherfuckers do not care,
and they're expensive.
Yes, they are very expensive. And the crazy thing is like if you trade Forex, you could pretty much find a futures pair for it anyway. So it's almost like you might as well just trade futures. And like if you're trading the NAS 100, just trade the NASDAQ and go to a futures prop firm. You pay 1/3 the price to get a 50K account, and you can get it funded faster without all the extra bullshit.
I really don't understand why people who trade Forex that trade NAS 100, I've never understood why they won't trade on prop firms and just trade the NASDAQ. It's the same.
But most of them most of them are coming around though. And most of them are starting to be like, man, fuck Forex.
I just
Like,
think Forex is just popular. So
yeah.
that's just all it is. Like it's more people know about Forex than they do about futures. Like I remember I was in this dude's live stream. He was like I told you about that dude. He was live streaming and he was like, well, what do you trade? I told him the NQ. He was like, what's that? I was like, what? Y'all don't even know what NQ is? Like, you might want to know, but okay. I said, it's the NASDAQ. He's like, oh, I thought it was like the Dow Jones or something. NQ, Dow Jones. All right. Dude had like 100,000 subscribers, but it's because, Forex is popular, man.
Yeah.
That's a very bad rejection candle on the 5 minute, by the way. If you're looking to long this market, I think you might want to run.
Yeah. In his defense, though, just in his defense, the shorts, or not the shorts, the Dow Jones for the futures isn't DJ, which I don't know why it's not. So
it's definitely not NQ.
No, it's not. It's like YW or YH or something.
I mean, if I didn't know
really
what the
random.
NQ was, but I knew the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, and the SPY, of the three of those, I would probably select the NASDAQ. But
oh, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't know what you were talking about, but I did know the names Dow Jones, NASDAQ, and SPY, or S&P.
Maybe he thought you was talking about like a stock.
You probably did. No.
He was like, what's NQ stock? What is that? How do I buy that? Shit, if you'd bought NQ stock, your ass would have been up. I mean, you could. It's called the NASDAQ.
You could have bought the NASDAQ December of last year, January of this year. You'd be killing the game right now.
Oh, maybe Dig Fishy's not here anymore.
Oh, yeah, probably not.
Damn. I just never understand why people trade Forex prop firms. They're so fucking expensive. Until they come down in price, there's no real reason to even try. Like, I don't even know how they compete. I guess you're right, like the level of popularity, but even a lot of the big Forex traders are moving to futures now. A lot of them are moving away from
I honestly think it's just ignorance, like just a lack of education, like a lack of knowledge, because they've been stuck in the Forex world. Like I think that Doyle Exchange, like he specifically only trades Forex, but I feel like he's a smart enough individual that if he knew about futures and the prop firms and future, but he also never traded prop firms.
He trades his own capital.
I know. I was literally just said that. So I was just about to say that he never traded prop firms, but in an interview that he did, he specifically said, if I could do it over, I would use prop firms. He's like, don't take the route I took. He said the route I took is the long and hard way. He's like, now they're giving out capital. Use that shit. Well, but he also uses Hanko Trader. I've heard bad stories about Hanko. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've heard it's like Dave actually put something out about it on Twitter just last night.
That's what Carlos uses, Hanko.
Yeah, Carlos uses him too.
But I heard some shit about like the screenshots, like you can easily fake screenshots. But I mean, you could easily fake screenshots on anything, so I don't understand why that's a problem.
Well, no, they said this is one dude did a video short with them in a chat. He asked them like, can I get, if I go with you and I got a lot of followers, can I get a fake account that looks just like a live account and it looks like I can take out withdrawals and everything? They was like, yeah, to promote our product, we'll give you a free account.
What?
And everything will look exactly the same. Yeah. I'll send you the short. Like I matter of fact, let me pull this shit up right now.
That's weird. I mean,
it was fucking weird, bro. I was like, why would anybody want to do that? Like,
but at the same time, I mean, you can get a practice account on Tradeovate and it'll look like a real account, but you can't take money out of the account, but you would never know either way. But that's sketch. Them saying like, yeah, we'll make it look like you're withdrawing. Like that's
this video right here, bro. So watch when I tell you these.
We can't hear it.
I know you can't hear it. You don't need to hear it. So he's saying he got to send some screenshot with a support text. All right, so this is the support text. It says, "Hello, how may I help you?" This is support agent with Hanko Trade, right? Direct.lc.chat, right? It says, "Greetings from Hanko Trade. Hope you are doing well. I'm good. I just have a few questions on the affiliate program for social media influencers." Sure, please ask. If I meet what you guys want on social media in terms of follower count, engagement, etc., hang on, let me fast forward. If I meet what you guys want on social media in terms of follower count, engagement, etc., will I be given a demo account that will look real to my followers? It says, please elaborate on your query a little more. He says, sure. I'm basically asking that if I have enough followers and engagement on my content, will I be given a demo account to trade on that will look real to my audience? Sure. Oh, it says, okay. And they say, yes, we offer a demo account for trading, which is the exact replica of our live account. You can use that for trading. He says, and it will look exactly like a live account to my audience, right? Yes. Is that not super sketch?
I don't know. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
I mean,
just
you
for
always
a second.
do. You just never like to agree, but whatever.
No. I'm just gonna play devil's
advocate.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate just because Tradeovate has the same shit. Like Tradeovate, you can do a demo account. Mm-hmm. They have a demo account,
but it says but it says demo.
That is true. It does say demo on it, but
That's not the same thing then.
But you can hide it though. You can
okay,
hide
but
the
if you
demo
can hide it, then people can see. Okay, well, we can't see that that's a demo, so it must be a demo.
That's
right?
True.
Like
you can,
with
you
Hanko Trader, they're not hiding it. Like they
true.
literally, you can't tell that it's live, right? Like you can't tell if it's a live or a demo because it looks the exact replica. There's a difference, right?
I agree with that. Yeah. They do make it known that it's a demo.
Tradeovate, fucking Tradeovate, Topstep, all of them that have demo accounts, like they all make it very, very known that it's a demo account, or people hide it, right? So people can hide the fact that it's a full blown account. Like, oh, buddy, what's his name? The dude that be like, "What's goody, my people? Back again with another gem." Huvier.
Oh, Huvier.
If you notice, the reason why people call him a scammer is, if you notice, when you look at his videos, he always keeps his information on private. So you can't really see in Tradeovate whether it's a live or a demo account. And he trades like massive size, right? So I don't know. I'm not calling him a scammer. I'm just saying, like, I think that's why people look at it like that.
I don't know. The only thing is though, like, you don't want anybody to have your account number. So in that case, I'll have my account number too. Fuck y'all. Like,
I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, I feel like that particular conversation was sketch at best. Right?
No, that is a sketch conversation.
Like, I feel like that's a super sketchy ass conversation.
But then I also wonder, was he actually talking to a person or was he talking to a fucking bot? That's the other question you gotta ask.
No, that was definitely not a bot. Like, the responses were too human.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, why would they have a bot answering that specific question? Like, yeah, we'll make it look like an exact replica.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
anyway, that's a very strange question.
That's
AI
true.
to be responded to.
That's true.
Like, I've dealt with AI. The motherfuckers be like, well, I don't understand the question. Let me get you a full-blown rep.
That's true.
Still 103 orders sitting up here, 16070. It's 11 o'clock though, man. I think I'm gonna call it a day right there. I'm gonna go play some video games, go play some Call of Duty or some shit. Maybe swing around Spider-Man. I don't know. Either way go, I'm done trading. I don't need to touch this shit today. I'm just gonna wait for tomorrow. Maybe we get a little better, a little cleaner price action. I really like the upside movements. Clearly, I was in the wrong direction, but still made money, right? So as long as you manage your risk and you take the proper trades, you can make money in any direction in the market. I guess that's the moral of the story. But for the big money, the big money was on the bulls today. So Justin, what's your takeaway on the day, brother?
Whatever your take profit is, don't be greedy. Hit your take profit, because I was greedy today. I should have been up 600. I'm only up like 250, I think, on the day or some shit like that. So
250 is still a win, baby.
It's a win, but not as big of a win as I would have liked. I don't know. I'm not necessarily done trading, but I'm going to hop off live because I got some other stuff I need to do. So I don't want to pay attention to the charts too much. It's kind of looking like we're not coming back down, and the market's volatility has slowed down a lot. So I don't know. Maybe I'll look to trade closer to the afternoon session around like 2-ish or something like that. Normally we get a good trade around there, but right now it looks like the market just wants to push up slowly. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'll leave you guys with this nugget. The Fibonacci retracement puts us at 1601825. There is a 5-minute intraday demand zone that sits about right here, right? But this one we haven't retested yet. So if I'm looking to trade, I'm looking to trade in two different areas. This, I'm looking to take the market long at 16038, expecting to push into 90-minute supply. Second, if we get aggressively bearish and we come back down, I expect buyers to hold this level here, right? We got the Fibonacci retracement that puts us right there. And then we have VWAP that sits right in that area as well. So multiple confluences here inside of this area. So that area be 6017 through roughly 6005, and then 6039 through roughly about 6030. Those are the two places I'd be looking along the market. I'd stay away from shorts until they can prove themselves, get below some type of structure, maybe get on the other side of VWAP. So that's all I got. That's all Jay has. And we will catch you guys tomorrow morning live for another edition of the Trader Shop. Y'all take it easy. Peace and love.